Hello, everybody. Welcome to After the Credits, episode 127. Hope everyone is having. Yes, hello. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day and week and month and even year. We're back with another episode. Taz is with us with a.
Yes, sir.
Is that a cable shirt, Taz?
That is a cable, and then you can't really see him. He's down there somewhere. Deadpool's on there too. So
Okay. All right.
Deadpool's down there.
All right. Love to see it.
Yes,
Very
sir.
on theme.
Very on brand for today. I thought I'd break it out. This shirt is it definitely fits me like I am Cable now because I bought this shirt maybe 5 years ago. But it works for now. I would not go out and wear this because
Don't move. Stay very still.
Yeah.
No, I've got a X-Men 97 shirt like that I bought like 4 years ago, or like 3 years ago, 2 years ago when the show was airing. That like has just shrunken a bit, so it barely fits.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely shrunk. I have not gotten any larger.
Exactly.
And Ben is joined with us today. Welcome back, my friend.
It feels like it's been ages since I've been on.
It feels like it has, yeah. I don't think it's been that long, but it just feels
No,
like.
I think I was on beginning of June.
Okay, all right.
Just school and studying and all that.
But yeah, welcome back, everybody. We're here for another week of some fun TV discussions. Obviously, we got obviously the return of X-Men 97 here. I mean, not the return, but us returning to talk about
to X-Men 97. Yes.
We'll be talking about episode 8 and 9, which are some hefty episodes.
Incredible episodes.
So we'll be talking about that. And then obviously episode 2 of My Adventures with Superman, which is definitely building into some storylines that we will see. We'll be talking about that. We have some trailers and some future stuff to talk about as well. Let's go take a look. Let's take a gander at chat here. Short Car first. Congratulations, my friend says hello, and hello, Short Car.
Hello there.
Is that Angela? Angela says, "Cool shirt, Taz."
That's my girlfriend. That's Lena. Hi.
Hello. Thank you for watching. DH is back saying Taz is always wearing the most badass shirts, and this is true.
I appreciate it. I try. I do my best. We need
like a compilation. Maybe for your birthday, we'll have to put up, a compilation of all the hat or all the shirts that you bring on the show.
I'm the shirt guy. You're the hat guy. Because I do go with the theme. Like I literally bought a Batista style shirt for Dexter Resurrection,
and then I bought the hat.
And then you bought the hat. Yes. We were LaPassioning it up. So
I think I want to transition. I want to get a lot more themed hats. I have a couple themed hats. I have a Green Arrow hat. I have a Stitch hat. But I want more
You ever think about getting a Green Arrow hood?
I could. I mean, I have a green hoodie. I have a green jacket.
You get a dark green hoodie and you'll be fine.
Yeah. What up, Tony? How's it going, Tony? What up, Cameron? Hope you're doing well. Correct me if I'm wrong, Cameron. Was it yesterday? Was that your birthday yesterday, Cameron? If so, happy belated birthday, my friend.
Happy belated birthday.
What's today, Monday? We streamed Saturday, and I think he said Saturday. Tomorrow's my birthday, so happy belated birthday, Cameron. Let's do a little. What have we been consuming lately? Has anyone consumed any fun media? As of lately?
I thought you were talking about food. I was going to tell you about all the pizza I ate this weekend.
We can talk about food too. We can talk about any food, movies, TV, games people want to talk about.
I've been on James Bond kick recently.
Okay. All right.
I just watched Live and Let Die today.
Oh,
so,
the movies. Okay, I thought you meant like the game.
No, it's I've played part of the game, but I realized I really want to watch all the movies before I finish the game.
Interesting.
So I've seen all the Daniel Craig ones, so I'm just kind of trying to finish up the Pierce Brosnan. But I've been doing that, and then a bit of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, yes! Tell me, how is that going?
It's great. I'm on season 2 right now. Yeah, season 2. It's great. I've heard season 1 is its weakest season. That's its weakest. It's got a lot coming. Season 1 was good. good.
Yeah, season 2 is still like a 9.9 out of 10 for me. Like it's like nearly perfect television, and
It's just been a fun ride. It's just been a fun, like, no, might not be the right word, but like enjoyable, thoroughly enjoyable.
I didn't grow up on Avatar. I missed it in my childhood, and then I watched it in COVID, which I think is the best decision I could have made, because that show was like comfort TV, the series, and I could just like cuddle up in a blanket and just watch that for 10 hours. Like, it was great.
Now, my original reason to watch Avatar was in preparation for the movie coming out in October. That movie's now leaked, but still gonna watch it when it comes out, like, legally.
Yeah.
But
how does that even happen? Like, how?
It's a Paramount thing. It's a Paramount thing.
Because like the last 3 SpongeBob movies got leaked, all of them
months before. Yeah. Like, I think the Plankton movie was like a year before.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's terrible.
I'm curious, because I've been very nervous about Avatar Studios, because they announced an entire studio based on this IP, and so far, bad start to launching a studio.
They've also got a spin-off show, right? Like, coming out.
They have the next show after Korra coming out next year.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So
then I should also watch Korra.
You should also watch Korra. But definitely keep us updated on your journey through Avatar.
Oh, I will. I'll keep you more updated when I'm on season 3, probably, because I've heard that's such a ride.
Yeah, I think each season gets a little better and better.
Yeah. It's thoroughly enjoying. Like, it's one of my favorite shows I've seen in a minute. Like,
and then I'm doing, what is it? Today's the 22nd. The live action new season of that comes out in a couple days here. So, and that's on season 2. So we'll both be watching through season 2 here. I've
thought about binging that show soon, because I kind of do want to watch that show before, like, watch season 3 live.
Yeah, I would go through the original first, and then if you want to go through the live action,
just for like some more fun, like, enjoyableness. And then I'll watch. Cause me and my friend have this like Comic-Con tradition, which randomly Comic-Con tickets are off today, so yippee. But we have our Comic-Con tradition where we will watch a bad movie. Last year was Dragon Ball Evolution, and this year I think it'll probably be Avatar, like the live action movie.
I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Taz, you have any fun things that you've been watching?
Nothing really I've been watching new, but I guess I can kind of go through a couple of updates on things that we've talked about that we've watched previously. So I got a couple things pulled up. This will be my little section here, I guess. But first things first, continuing from kind of what we were talking about last week, Obsession broke 300 million at the box office, because we've got to update the people on Obsession. So
I've
officially,
seen it twice now. I've seen it.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
It's great.
Was it better the second time around?
The first time I was more traumatized.
Okay.
So the second time, I think I was able to enjoy myself the second time more, I think.
Okay. Nice. Have you seen rumors of an unrated or a director's cut potentially coming out?
That would be interesting. That'd be very.
I would really love to see that.
I wonder. I don't think it'd be that different. Like, I know
there's a couple of small changes that Curry's talked about. Like, they were gonna extend the brick scene, and
I heard the car scene they had to.
They had to cut that down
because it was too violent, which is.
But
crazy,
apparently, people have seen that cut of the movie. Like, they play it at film festivals or something.
I believe that cut was the cut that at film festivals.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they, advertise it Obsession unrated or something like that. I think that'd be cool. I mean, that'd be a fun one.
Truthfully, we should get more like director's cuts in theaters.
Yeah. I just don't know how much they'd make, like how profitable it would be to fully re-release a movie. But also, this thing's continuing to do so well. I saw somebody post something. It was like, it's week 6 or something, and theaters were still completely full, basically. There was like a few scattered seats here and there. Like, I just went and reserved my tickets for Supergirl like a week and a half before it comes out. It's coming out this Friday. I reserved my tickets, and there's like nobody in the theater. It's a Friday night 7 o'clock showing at my local theater, and there was nobody in there at that point. Versus if you go on and try to go see Obsession, everybody wants to see it, which is, again, just a testament to how good this movie is, how good the word of mouth has been,
It's
and
been
how
great,
important it is to keep these movies in theaters for as long as possible,
Mhm.
because it was supposed to have probably already been out on digital, but it did so
I
well
would
that they
assume
kept it for a
yeah.
They
lot
pushed
longer.
it back. Yeah.
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 Also, it outgrows the Star Wars movie, for God's sakes. That's it's big.
Yeah.
Like, it
Yeah.
outgrows it's doing great.
Well, you know what else outgrossed a Star Wars movie as well?
Backrooms.
The Backrooms.
I'm
which,
so happy you did that. I set up that
also
perfect way for you.
just so happened to cross that 300 million threshold.
I still haven't gotten
this
a chance
week
to
as
see
well.
This one.
I have not
I
seen
need
it
to-
either. No.
Yeah,
I would
I need to
suggest
watch
both
this
of you guys go see it. I think if you enjoyed Obsession, like it's in that same kind of, again, it's like thriller, horror, indie. It's very just like
Mhm.
it's a small movie with like larger implications.
Yeah.
Like for like we kind of discussed last week, is Backrooms has a lot of backstory. It has a lot of additional information that if you know it going into the film, you're going to enjoy it a lot more. Outside of it, you can still enjoy it as a surface level movie. But I think both of
I
them,
getcha.
again, did really well. They were both for different audiences. I feel like there is some overlap. But I think
Mhm.
Obsession is the film that's a lot more like readily available for general audiences. Like, again, you don't have to know anything going into it. You're just like, okay, I just want to go
Sure.
see kind of like a, crazy independent horror film. Backrooms, you have to be kind of into like that like trippy, almost sci-fi, like government experiments, liminal space,
Okay.
mumbo jumbo
sense.
nonsense to
Makes
really
sense.
fully appreciate it and understand it. But I think, again, just as people who enjoy film and filmmakers and enjoying, when a filmmaker actually gets to allow their creation to come into fruition without a lot of studio interference and everything like that, I think
Yeah.
both of these, again, they both came out at a great time. And it's going to be very interesting to see how now we've gotten to the point in the summer where we're about to get the big blockbusters coming out. Supergirl's coming out at the end of this week, and then we're about a month out from Spider-Man now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
that's
interested to see
crazy.
how both of those end up performing.
Yeah.
That's kind of been
And
my
Minions Odyssey. Ugh.
I've been trying to do better about going to the theater once a week. Just like
I'm trying to, yes.
sometime during the weekend, seeing one movie. So I haven't seen
Yeah.
Backrooms. I mean this last week. I guess I'll go into what I saw this week. It's Toy Story 5, which was one of
Yeah.
Ooh.
the most
How was
anticipated
that?
movies of the year. Very good, very good.
It was very good.
It's I think Toy Story has cemented itself as like the greatest
It's
franchise of all time. Like they just don't miss. Like obviously,
Yeah.
like that like trilogy is perfect. And then
Yes.
I recently
I stopped
rewatched
watching after
4.
the first 3. Like I never saw 4, and
I
I don't
give it a
know
shot.
if I don't
That's
know if I
okay.
plan on seeing them, because like I feel like they just. I was happy with how the story ended with 3. Like, and
Five-
I don't necessarily need more. You
I
know?
think
don't need
they
it.
keep building on each other though. Like I think 4 makes 3 better
Yeah.
in my
Like
opinion.
the way I've always seen 4, if like ever people hate on 4, I think 4 isn't a bad movie. I just think it's an unneeded movie. But there are people who can't see the difference between an unneeded movie and a bad movie.
I don't even think it's unneeded. Like I think
It's
it
got a story worth
finishes-
telling for me. But
like I think it finishes Woody's arc that's built upon 3. I think people
and
just
5
went into
finish of a different arc.
yes. I think 4. I think what's cool about this next trilogy
Yes, because there's
is
gonna be a 6. Let's be real.
it's telling these like independent character study movies. Like Toy
Mhm.
Story 4 is telling this independent story about Woody. Toy Story 5 is telling this independent story about
But
Jesse.
just-
And then they've already said Toy Story 6 will be this independent story about Buzz.
Buzz,
And
which
seemingly
be
will wrap
awesome.
up this trilogy and these characters.
They could
Lightyear
I've,
2?
I've thought about this for like a Toy Story 6 for Buzz. They could just try and tackle gaming. Because that would work
They
for his
could.
character.
They could.
But it might be too similar to Tech. That's my only problem with that. But
Yeah, I'm curious where they go. I am very curious because, like, like people say, like every time they do a new one, you are chancing, oh wait, this is going to be the time it's not as good or whatever. But
that's the thing. It's like here's the thing.
Same.
People are like comparing Toy Story 5 to Shrek 5, and I'm like, Toy Story 5, will probably be a good movie. You have no reason to think it won't be a good movie.
I think there's only 2 good Shrek.
2 good Shrek movies.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's like
so I don't
for
think they're
Shrek
on the same
5,
level.
they're but
Yeah.
like There's no Toy Story movie even close to the level of Shrek 3. Like, even close to as bad as that movie.
Yeah. I started a new show this week as well.
Ooh.
I want to talk about. It's kind of like top of the world right now. Like, people have talked about the show for last several years. It's like the #1 like YouTube show over these last couple of years, and now that it's wrapped up, I was like, I'm going to just start watching it.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing Digital Circus wrapped up last week. And I've been watching through it. I don't know how much you guys have heard about the show.
I've seen it all.
It's a very, and I'm almost done with episode 4, so I'm about halfway through the show at this point.
Yeah.
It's crazy how YouTube is the future of television. I think that's awesome. I think that's really cool. With like Hazbin Hotel and like
the future of the future of movies with, again, our YouTubers becoming big budget filmmaker, or not big budget, but the smaller budget, then graduating to big budget filmmaker.
Even the Oscars are going to be on YouTube in a few years.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to keep like pushing down Mandalorian and Grogu, but they aired their like final episode in theaters last week, and it grossed more in that weekend than Mandalorian and Grogu. Like, that's insane how the power it has.
It's a fan base.
Think about this, right? Think about the transition from like radio to then like online media with like podcasts and stuff like that. Think about how few people listen to like radio shows nowadays. Like, are they still popular? Sure. Yes. But what is now more popular to the general public is a podcast on Spotify, or, streaming your music on Spotify, that sort of thing. Like, that transition is very similar to now people transitioning from broadcast TV with cable and everything like that to then streaming services, and now people are getting kind of fed up with streaming services and everything like that, and they're going more so towards independent content with YouTube and again, self-promoted self-published podcasts and things like that. So it's very cyclical in that regard. Like, it's like, as George Lucas says, it's poetry. It rhymes, right? The same thing is happening over and over and over again. Is as that new kind of medium rises up, it is then overtaking that previous one, and then you have these new things. Like, again, what does YouTube have now? YouTube TV. Whereas, what is it? I think the World Cup is on YouTube TV, right?
It is.
Is like they're literally one of the biggest sporting events outside of like the Super Bowl and the Olympics, it being broadcast on YouTube, which is insane to think about, right?
YouTube is going to be the home for a lot of things. Like I said, the Oscars are going on there in 29. Like, I think right after their 100th, I'm pretty sure they're going on YouTube. Like,
I mean, even all these like big channels are pivoting their shows onto YouTube. They will have these like 24-hour like live streams that they will put on for their shows and stuff like that. They'll post the clips and they'll post the interviews. Like, they're just going straight there. X-Men 97 has posted the first 2 episodes of season 1 straight to YouTube for people to watch.
Yeah. But that's kind of
Prime posts a ton of stuff too. Like, Prime posts basically all of Invincible on there. You can go onto Paramount's YouTube channel and find full Dexter episodes. Like,
literally.
But I'm really enjoying the show so far. Taz, have you heard anything about the show? Have you seen it at all?
No.
Okay. I think the concept is just really fascinating. It's kind of this like Dora the Explorer, like click computer game style animation, where these people get transported into this like fictional computer world, and they're forced to go on these like AI kind of journeys and games. They're like, these people's souls are just stuck in this virtual world, and they don't know how they got there. They can never leave, and they just kind of have to accept their fate. Is kind of like the pitch of the first episode. I'm 4 episodes in. I don't know any of the twists or the answers or whatever, but it's a really
you're in for a surprise. It's fun.
I'm excited to get into these last 5 episodes.
I mean, I've been I got recommended by a friend, and it was fun.
Yeah. I'm definitely very excited. We're gonna go into a couple of news stories from the last, not a bunch, but a couple of little things. So there was a little, I don't know if you guys heard about this. It was pretty small news. No one's really talking about it, but there was a trailer that came out about a week ago at this point.
About a week ago.
I'm trying to find the trailer. Come on, Twitter.
Here, while you're finding the trailer, real quick, I'll pull this up from Cameron. Did I see the final update for Assassin's Creed Shadows? Yes, I did. Interesting how they're tying it into Black Flag Resynced. I'm going to be interested to see how those Animus rifts carry on. I ended up actually never playing Shadows because it got so much backlash when it first came out and there were so many things that needed to be fixed. I think what my plan is going to be, I've already got my Black Flag Resynced Collector's Edition pre-ordered and everything. I'm going to get that, I'm going to play through it, get everything I can out of it, and then probably once it's on sale, go back and then play Shadows eventually. I was also waiting to get my new PC, which I didn't get until wintertime last year, but I did see it. It looks interesting. It looks like it's a good, complete bookend to the story now. So
okay, all right,
my little take on it.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, let's talk about this trailer that no one cares about.
I forgot this released this week.
Yeah, I think it came out like right after our episode last week.
Yeah, it did.
Is this the wrong language again?
Honestly, what you watching?
Did you? Yeah, wait.
What the?
What language is this?
Spanish? Portuguese?
This says
French.
Spidey News.
French. Okay.
God
French.
damn you!
What you
This
watching in
happened
French?
again. How did it happen again?
I actually, Darren, I would prefer the Japanese version of the trailer, please.
Yeah,
I love me
obviously.
some Japanese Spider-Man.
Just do YouTube. God damn it!
Oh my
That's
god.
so funny. It happened twice. That's so good. That's never happened with any other.
If I had a nickel for every time Darren pulled up a Spider-Man trailer in the wrong language, I'd have 2 nickels. It's not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
It's the International of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Let's try this again.
What is happening to me? Did you miss me, Spidey? I'm losing my
Crazy. It's
mind.
been 10 years.
Yeah.
I am totally out of control. I gotta fix whatever this is right now.
Final semester.
That's a weird
MIT.
dub.
Dad,
I
who
like
do you think is
he
actually
said
watching
something
this?
different than that, I feel like.
Yeah. No, I feel like it too.
That threw me off when I first heard
Which
it.
part?
He's just like when he was saying, I need to fix what's happening to me right now. Like they're
Totally out of control.
splicing something together
I
there.
gotta fix whatever this is right now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
MIT.
they splice something there. They're throwing us off.
They
I'm on
put
to
in
you,
2
Marvel.
lines together. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
It's
said-
either really bad ADR, which I don't think it is, or they're hiding something.
He said, "My name is Joypad Jake." Is what he said. Oh, buddy.
What's up?
Dad, who do
What's
you
up?
think is actually watching these?
Maybe someone.
Okay, well, bye, someone.
This is sick. I love that. It just is like no.
Dr. Banner, you found a way to suppress mutating DNA, right?
Have you seen him at this?
Okay, I want to talk about this really quickly. I want to talk about this because I think this is interesting.
Yes.
He's not Professor Hulk anymore.
No.
Fuck
No.
that.
No.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like they've been
Does
setting
he-
that up for a little bit though, like behind the scenes.
That's also
Because
not
they
new.
don't- No, because I'm trying to think how was he. What was he doing in She-Hulk? Was he?
Just-
He was
the wrist-
Hulk.
Like he had the
kinda
wristband
just-
thing. Like
He was kind of just
Yeah.
chilling in She-Hulk.
he wasn't
Yeah.
Hulk in the first episode when they were doing her origin, and then he kind of just was Hulk
But you know what's
again.
weird though? Continuity is weird because he was Professor Hulk there, but in
Mhm.
Shang-Chi, which happened first, he was just Bruce
He
Banner.
was just Bruce Banner, but without the device,
Yeah.
which
I
is
was
also
like-
interesting.
I definitely need them to explain it well for me to
Yes.
accept it because I
Eh.
like that storyline or not, like everyone can have their different opinions. That was what they decided to go with as his arc of like accepting
Yeah.
the side of him. And I don't want them to just be like, "Oh, that was stupid. We're moving on now." Like I want them to really lean into it.
Yeah.
I was talking in our Discord today. I think it was with Shortcar that mentioned it. Shout out to them. I think it was them. If not, let me know who it was. But like they were talking about like maybe the government is forcing him to wear this after what happened with Red Hulk, like with the White House.
Ooh, okay.
And I was like, Oh, that's a really good theory, and also would make sense that they would be, and would also start to like.
Apparently, he
build
did
up-
have the device in Shang-Chi. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he had it in Shang-Chi. Yeah, he did in the post-credits scene. He had it in Shang-Chi and She-Hulk. So
Okay.
But
Okay.
that would definitely start to build to your like anti-mutant idea of like muting people's abilities and power because the public doesn't trust it. Like
that would be an interesting idea. I just don't think Marvel's going to go down that angle. I feel like they're really going to be more of a reset. Like,
we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, too, while we're kind of on the topic of Hulk, obviously he's going to pop up more in this trailer. I saw Tom Holland say something about the fact that everybody's forgotten who Peter Parker is except for one person.
One person, yep.
And a lot of people are thinking that it is not necessarily Bruce Banner, but the Hulk is the only person that will remember.
My question is, why would it be then? Why would it be Hulk? Because you never saw them interact.
They never. And there's some weird stuff. Like, while he was active, he was off-world for like 90%.
Yeah.
They would have to
I mean,
and during the whole time where Bruce was coming into his own as the Hulk, Spider-Man was dead. So,
I mean, yeah, but he could have like talked to like Tony about it or something. I don't know.
It would have to be after Endgame, before No Way Home, right? So there's a very small.
There's like that's like 9 months or something. Like that's.
So what? The funeral would have been the only time where I could see you doing that. Is the funeral?
I mean, they could have met off screen.
That's true.
Like they could have met off screen. We just didn't see it, but.
Well, and I think too is maybe that is like maybe there is some history there that we don't know about, and that's why Peter goes to him. Outside of the fact that he's just one of the smartest people still alive that he knows of.
I think
right?
it's either going to be. I think it has to either be Hulk or Sadie Sink's character at this point. I think it's.
Or he could be referring to Captain America as well.
Okay,
because he was on the moon.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Actually,
Captain America would actually kind of make sense. Actually.
Yeah, because he was literally in a different timeline, so the spell wouldn't have affected him.
So what? Like that Steve Rogers that we see in the Doomsday stuff
Yes.
still knows? Okay.
Yes.
I could see that.
Maybe.
All right.
I mean,
I feel like it's in reference to this movie, though.
Also, side tangent. This is not a serious point. I feel like him joking about the Hulk like that is kind of crazy in universe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
It's like, but to be fair, it's like in Thor: Love and Thunder, they have like a Thanos ice cream.
That's still crazy to me. You have people going to like the con and Miss Marvel as like Loki and stuff, and I'm like, it's like going to a Comic-Con as Hitler. Like in their universe, that's crazy. That's a crazy thing to do.
So
why do we have to bring that up?
So could you get rid of the bad aspects but keep the good?
How would you decide what parts of nature are good or bad?
I love that too. How do you judge what part of your natures are good and bad? That also feels like very like X-Men level thinking. It's also very hypocritical with what Bruce is literally doing to himself, but I think that's the point. Like, I think his arc in this movie is going to be like, oh, I should let him out again. Like, I shouldn't be doing this.
Would you say
Like
let
he's
the
a
devil
part of
out?
Shirt Card, they did do this. They did sell.
God.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
Killer Frost stories.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I think
Yeah,
Killer
that's
Frost
true.
is a little better.
They're
but-
probably a little different. Like she was always more of an anti-hero towards when they started making them.
Oh, you mean?
Sorry about that.
You're not one of my students, are you? It appears we're faced with a threat we can't control. One we can't even see.
Severance.
I always forget
You're
that's
the only one
him.
who's immune to it. You're the only one who can sense it.
And what do you think?
Green looks great in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the Shang-Chi
Stumbled
team
across
is
my
on a
board.
roll.
I'm not one of those.
Yeah, I mean, it looks very New Yorky. Like,
Which is
I'm
great
MJ.
for Spider-Man.
Yo, Spider-Man. You okay? Did you get rid of that monster inside you?
Think I might go see how MJ's doing.
You're not gonna get away with this.
But he might.
I didn't know you could get that.
People have said he's gray here, and I don't.
I
it's
don't
just
think he
lighting.
is, but
I
I
think
also
it's just
wouldn't be. I wouldn't be surprised if he is Grey Hulk in this movie.
I think it's just.
I would say Grey Hulk would be something that comes at the end.
Like like Marvel would only do it for like an Easter egg thing, like the the Daredevil classic suit or something like. But
I don't know why he would be gray. Like, I
There,
get
No,
would be no,
want him
there
to
would be a dumb. It would be a dumb reason, but they would just do it for the fans.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. The reason why he could be gray is like, oh, he's mind controlled and turned his skin gray because he's the Hulk, not due to gamma radiation, but the Hulk due to Jean Grey manipulation or something.
He was essentially Grey Hulk in personality during his time in like Endgame, She-Hulk, things like that, because the way that his Professor Hulk acted was similar to Joe Fixit, which is what Grey Hulk is. And
Yeah.
they kind of already played that out in personality just without making him gray. So going that route again, technically, but leaving out all the nuance, I don't know what the point in that would be.
Cody,
Yeah.
can you send
the
me
fan,
the TV
that's it.
spot? Because I don't think I've seen this. I don't think I've seen the TV spot.
I would
You can
assume
send
it's
that to me
this. I would assume it's this screenshot, but
No, I
could
think
be
there's a
wrong.
separate. I think they're like there was a separate.
Oh,
like,
okay.
TV shot they put out. I haven't
Oh.
watched it though.
That big.
Yeah. Also, too, I want to talk about how good the Spider-Man suit looks. Like, next time we get a good, like, close-up shot, it is just so nice to see it not covered in CGI.
Like an
It just
actual
looks,
suit.
it's just an actual suit. It's just Tom Holland
Yeah.
in spandex. Like,
That's a good
it's
shot,
it's
yeah.
perfect, you know?
Yeah, that looks great. I do love that Peter gets Frank to watch MJ. That's fucking hilarious. That's so funny. I love that he's being like reduced to babysitting duty. I love that like he's like at such a low point in terms of the friends he has. He has to go to like Frank is his only hero friend at the moment. I think that's just hilarious.
Hero.
Yeah, he just made
Hero,
he
yeah.
just made the Punisher do an escort contract
Trust me.
or a defense mission.
The whole thing can get really scary.
Who the hell is that?
What the hell
Yeah.
are you?
Frank, please. I don't have anywhere else to go.
By the people who love you.
Aw.
Just gonna
That's
let 'em go
interesting.
myself.
That's got to
Like,
be a nightmare.
the-
That's got to be a nightmare, I think.
That's gotta be a nightmare, yeah. Well,
maybe-
no, I could see it maybe like he's like unconscious, kind of like and he just kind of wakes up in the
Wha-
sky.
Where was he falling from?
Maybe like a helicopter or something. Like
Yeah,
maybe just
helicopter, yeah.
kidnapped or something and jumped out or whatever.
I think more likely this is him testing out his organic webs.
Maybe.
It's
Could
one of
be,
those things.
but-
Maybe he's like, oh, I've shot organic webs, but I don't know how I did it. And Bruce is like, well, maybe it's in times of intense stress, and it's one of those cliche things where he's like, okay, I've got to jump in order to activate these new abilities, and he's jumping and falling. He's like, I'm gonna die, and then
I would
last
say-
second,
But why would he do that out of costume when his identity is secret again?
I don't think it's conscience. Like I think
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think like he literally just wakes up somewhere,
Mm.
like kind of like a.
Did you
cocoon or
say
something,
he
like,
woke
wakes
up somewhere?
it reminds me a little bit, and like I don't think Venom's in this movie, or like at least in part of the main movie. But
No.
it's
I
really
can see
Venom
it better.
being-
I can see
But
a
yeah,
post-credit scene for Venom, but-
Why are they doing the eyes the way that they're doing them? Because it makes it
It's
look
cheating.
like it's Venom.
and I
What
think
would be
that's
what would be
fun.
really cool if Venom is like there, but like he's barely there, and it's just the whole tease for the next movie. But he's just kind of he's always there.
So
with this movie.
yeah,
I
could
don't-
we
I-
chalk up the mutations to the symbiote?
Like the symbiote,
I
yeah.
think that's what they want us to think. Though.
I don't think so.
Because
I
they're
think they
separate.
want-
Because Man Spider and the symbiote are completely different
Completely
things.
separate identities. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't think the symbiote's a factor in this movie.
No, well,
I think
here's.
it might be at the end. I think.
I
like,
think yeah.
it might be the first credit scene.
I'm thinking. So here's my in a perfect world how this movie ends is Peter gets control of his powers. He kind of is able to somehow unlock MJ and Ned's memories of him. He's kind of, for all intents and purposes, back to status quo as Peter Parker as Spider-Man. Something
Yeah.
happens. He literally, I think I want him to die at the end of this movie,
I think
and then I want him to die, and then get buried, and the symbiote
Recreate the
finds him.
graveyard
And then
scene.
in the post credit scene is him rising out of the post
And
credit
that's the
scene, not of
final
this
shot,
movie,
like-
but the post credit scene of Doomsday is him like rising out of the grave, getting and ready for Secret Wars, because what is in Secret Wars? The black suit. Bring back Spider-Man resurrected with the black suit in Secret Wars.
So would
Kevin
they
Feige,
do-
give
So
me
you-
my
so you
check
wanna-
right now.
So you want to do Craven's Last Hunt without Craven?
Yeah,
Well, would
I
they
guess.
do the black suit in Secret Wars? Like I know what part of Secret Wars, but like from a movie perspective, would they do that storyline in Secret Wars? Instead of
I mean, they
They-
could start it in Secret Wars and then carry it into the next movie.
That's what I imagine is likely, because when he gets it in Secret Wars, he doesn't even realize that it's bad
What
for
it
him,
is, but
because
yeah.
Exactly.
it doesn't even start out as just being bad for him, because his suit's damaged, and they go, hey, that thing over there, that'll give you suit repairs, and he just thinks, oh, well, this thing, fixed my suit but made it black. It isn't until he gets back to Earth that he realized that it's an alien. And
Yeah.
the symbiote making him more aggressive isn't actually something that started in the comics. The 90s cartoon was the first thing that did it. So
That's true.
maybe they'll pay some roots to original stories where for a while it's not bad for him. And then it's
Maybe you'll get like one hint where he'll like do like some like out of pocket yell at someone or something in Secret Wars.
Shocker!
Or they might do the thing where he's like looking at his reflection, and then for like a brief second you see like the same face, but there's teeth. So
I think it'd be
No,
really
it would
smart
be
to
funny.
play-
It would be funny if the post credit scenes of both like Doomsday's him getting out of the grave with the symbiote, and then Secret Wars post credit scene of like the symbiote taking over him.
what were you
I
saying,
think,
Darren?
I think it's really smart to play with people's expectations, because like everyone is automatically assuming, oh, Venom equals bad, and I think having a couple movies, at least one movie, if that's Secret Wars or if that's Spider-Man 5, just him just chilling with it, like he's down with it. There's little hints here and there that it's bad, but not quite yet.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great. I think that'd be awesome. All right, let's
Gonna let him go himself? Love you because you're you.
If you're gonna do something, you better do it now.
a lot of the hand, man. I think
A
the
lot of
hand's
the
gonna be
hand.
a bigger part than we think.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Look at that. That looks awesome.
That's like a Spider-Man PlayStation 5 ability.
Real
We
literally.
did get more Aunt May stuff. It sounds, from my understanding, new stuff.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
I wonder-
is that new dialogue
Yeah,
Maybe
I
it
wonder if they're gonna bring her back for a flashback, like
or a vision or
or a
something?
vision or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be
Because
nice.
at the moment, this could be the first Spider-Man movie without Aunt May.
I mean, it'll definitely be the first one without her alive.
I mean, I hope in a lot of ways they take some inspiration from what the PS5 game did after Aunt May's death.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
Well, they
'Cause I
already
think that's
well, No Way Home already got inspired by what the 2018 game did by having her work at Feast. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they could definitely
Yep.
inspire with stuff.
Yeah.
I miss you, mate.
and apparently Tom Holland and
Wait,
Zendaya
wait.
both play the game.
what was the
so-
year on that? What was the year on that Tombstone?
Oh, that's a good idea.
It was 2024.
I think it
Tombstone.
has to be 2024. It should be.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's like
2024.
Say that again?
Nice. Yeah, we haven't seen him in any of this, have we?
No.
They're hiding it.
No, he is probably the villain of the movie just because they're really
I-
keeping him secret.
There's
Tom
so
Holland
many
did
villains in
that.
this movie. This is reminding me a lot of Spider-Man 3. Like there's
I
so
think
much
that's
going on.
true.
You've got
But
What's
Well,
wrong
you
with
got-
that movie?
no, I actually liked Spider-Man 3, so maybe
a fun
that's a hot
time.
take.
no,
I don't
that's
know.
a good movie. It's
Look
fun.
who
So
you're
hold on.
talking to, man.
So let's run this down real quick. Who do we have? We've got Scorpion, we've got the Hand, we've got
Tombstone,
Tombstone, we've got I guess Jean Grey as
Punisher.
yeah.
Well, none of that
Symbiote
matters.
maybe, Hulk maybe.
None of that matters at all, because
Oh.
Tom Holland says that the main
He
villain
did
of
say yes.
it
That's all.
hasn't
Yeah.
been revealed yet. So it's none of these fuckers. Like, it's
To be
someone
fair,
different.
maybe he.
Well,
maybe he
not
could become a good
necessarily.
liar. He could become a good liar all of a sudden.
I don't think that
Eh.
maybe this is not implying like we haven't seen. He's not saying you have not seen the main villain in any of the trailers. It's
They
the main
haven't
villain
said-
has not been revealed. So from these selections, somebody
still
is
be
the main
Tombstone,
villain.
like,
We
it could
just
still
like
be-
we know the villains in the movie, but we don't know they're the main villain. I could
It's
easily
not
see
Exactly.
Scorpion. It ain't
Tombstone.
Scorpion.
I could easily see Tombstone taking a similar role like he did in Spectacular Spider-Man, where he was
Sure.
essentially the kingpin and everybody else was kind of working for him. I could easily see
Yeah.
that being something like that.
But my only question, I know we're gonna get a little bit more of that in the trailer, but like, why? If we're gonna just assume that Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey, right? Like, why is she being antagonistic in this movie?
I think
Why
it's a
is she? Yeah, I guess. But also,
There
why
are so
why
many
are we
unanswered questions so far?
why are we introducing Jean Grey in a Spider-Man movie? Like
I don't
that
think she's
seems.
Jean Grey.
Because it's
I don't
because
either.
It's something. It's one of
Really?
those things that the comics would just do.
I think they
They
want
would
us
give
to
a
think it's
random
Jean Grey.
character.
I think
I
they.
mean,
Well, then
I
who
don't-
then who
if-
is
if-
she?
if I've
She's
said it
literally
once-
wearing. If Jean Grey shaped, why not Jean Grey? Like,
Okay,
You know what I mean?
There is another red-haired mutant that wears yellow that Spider-Man is more likely to interact with, and that's what I will say.
That's valid. That's valid.
I think they've trapped.
You see where I'm going, Taz?
Yes.
I think they've trapped themselves now, because if it is Jean Grey, everyone's like, well, we all called that months ago.
It's going to be
It
fucking
isn't Jean
Multiverse of
Grey.
Madness all over again, where it's going to do something people didn't see coming, that they shouldn't have expected, and they're going to go, oh, boo, this was doomed from the start. It's like, no, you set your fucking expectations.
Yeah, it's just Mephisto again. It's literally
freaking
Mephisto again.
It's always Mephisto.
Yeah. I mean,
Actually,
Mephisto eventually showed up.
She's playing Mephisto. I mean, he technically did show up already, so...
Well, he did.
Yeah.
That's Baron Cohen.
Scooper's saying that Keith David is just playing a narrator in this movie. We'll see the Jackal.
Well,
so funny that
I'm gonna also.
It's so funny we have Tombstone in this movie, and also in this movie, someone who previously played Tombstone and Keith David.
Yeah.
No.
Well, why? So here's the devil's advocate to this. If she's not Jean Grey or someone of equal importance, why are they hiding her character so much? Why is it so important that we don't know who she is until we see the movie? If she's not going to be someone of hyper importance. That's my only thing, because then you're going to run into the category of, okay, this was stupid to make it a secret. Like, it's not a big reveal kind of thing.
Yeah, but Marvel has done that before.
I still won't, put out of the way Mayday. I don't think it is, but, I think it's on the same level as, a Jean Grey.
So there's also there's something I haven't seen a lot of people throwing around. A few people have talked about it, and I don't even think this is likely, but again, it is possible. People are saying that they're trying to attribute a lot of characters Sadie could be playing. They're trying to use her natural red hair as a baseline, which I think you honestly shouldn't do that. But
I don't think you should. No.
But let's say we're playing that game. There's another Spider-Woman that's not Jessica Drew, Julia Carpenter, the second one that gets introduced in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she gets introduced in Secret Wars issue 7 right before the symbiote comes along. So she could very well be playing that character, and that's why she's in that movie.
I think my issue is, I'm not saying she's not Jean Grey. I do think there was a lot of evidence that could point to her that possibly being true. My issue is that everyone is off the bat being like, it's Jean Grey, there's no one else it could possibly be, it's only her. And
They're only saying that because she's a redhead.
But also, nobody's come out and said, no, that's not it. Stop thinking, stop even...
Because the uncertainty keeps people talking about the movie.
Yeah, it's a marketing strategy.
Yes, but also, I feel like they've done that before for, certain things that are kind of outlandish, or, just to kind of, shut it down. Like how James Gunn will kind of come out and just say a rumor is completely false for DC to just
get people. That's a fairly James Gunn thing to do, though.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a different circumstance too, because he's head of DC while doubling as a filmmaker. Kevin Feige's not doing that.
You wouldn't see Kevin Feige go on Twitter and say this is
no, obviously he wouldn't. But I feel like they could, have, I don't know, something to throw people off of that.
And they're doing a good job of hiding it too.
It almost feels disingenuous in that regard to let people just be so committed to the bit on that for them to then play into that by hiding her character more. It's not like she's a secret part of the movie, because she's literally part of the press. So that means that she's in a large part of the press tour, might I say. So that means she is a large part of the movie.
Yeah.
So if it was somebody such a smaller character or a new character or something like that, it wouldn't matter if they revealed her. And the fact that they're keeping her
But wasn't she also confirmed to be in Secret Wars? Isn't she one of the very few characters that have?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, she has like a multi-film deal, which I think is the biggest. It could be Jean Grey.
Yes.
If it's a small random character, you ain't gonna have her in Secret Wars.
No.
But I mean, that could also go to character like Mayday as well, right? I feel like that's a character that could also.
This is the multiverse saga, and for a multiverse saga, we have not had much multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
And when we do,
I'd say all that.
But I doubt we're gonna. I doubt we're gonna do anything multiversal here, because it's been said that it's a lot more grounded.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
and they
I
already
mean,
did their multiverse movie. Why would we do
maybe no? If anything, the post credits thing could be like a Doomsday team or something. But
We'll
Yeah,
say
one
maybe.
and Spider-Man's not even in Doomsday either.
Well,
So
We don't know that.
as far as we
we don't
know,
know that. We don't know that for sure.
We
could-
as far as we
he might not have a
know,
big role. Like, he
There
could
are
be
characters that they are hiding from Doomsday.
even if
also
Tom,
Spider-Man.
even if Tom's not in Doomsday, that doesn't mean a Spider-Man won't be.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
true. That is true.
I want, we are going to be getting into some shows here shortly, but I want to talk about some DC news.
No.
Oh yeah.
The DC TV is always going to be a big part of this show, as long as I can help it. As long as they make DC shows, I will try and cover.
Yeah,
You make
Gotham
DC shows.
Knights.
They've had they currently have an ongoing animation festival, which DC
Yes.
was present in yesterday. We got our
Awesome.
first look at a couple of the shows we're getting over at DC Animation, which
Yes.
we're getting a good bit of it actually. So I definitely commend DC for trying to dive back into their animation sector over at DC Studios. Someone took this video and zoomed in on each of them individually, so shout out to the person who did this. Obviously the first one here is Mr. Marigold.
I wonder-
Marigold, yes.
I wonder if that show is going to come out next year, because that show does feel like pretty far in development in terms of right now.
It seems like it's close, yeah.
Like it feels like it could even come out like early next year. Like it feels like it come out next year, like sometime next year.
Mhm. I'll be honest, I don't really know this character that well. Like I know of the character. Comes up
I've
in
read
conversation a lot.
I've read
but
the comic that this show based off. If it's like that, it should be a good time.
I'm curious because this
He's
is
a fun
DCU canon, so this is set in the same world as Superman and Supergirl and stuff like that.
It's a world. It feels like a world building show to me.
I mean, this is
Essentially
New
what?
Gods. This is we're doing New Gods early.
True, but
curious.
I
He's
mean,
not exactly going the
chapter's
typical way
called
of his
Gods and
universe.
Monsters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
They've already introduced monsters with Creature Commandos, so...
And we also just don't have much of an idea of where his world's heading right now.
Speaking of Commandos, there's Weasel.
Weasel.
Obviously, we have
Creature Commando Season 2 should I believe got confirmed for next year.
it's
Yeah.
after Man.
I
of
keep
Tomorrow.
forgetting that show exists. I really do.
Best thing in the DCU so far, in my opinion.
Who is this guy? What is this?
Japanese Batman.
Oh, is that what it is? Is it one of those Batman things?
I don't know. Kind of looks like
It
it. but I
might
don't think
be.
so. It
Oh,
looks like
that,
it
Isn't
just
that
looks
like
like it could be
you-
a Japanese Bruce Wayne, like
Well, they've
Yeah.
done the Batman.
Well, there's a new Batman thing coming out, right?
Nightfall, yeah. But
Trailer
Nightfall
comes out
is
tomorrow. Yeah.
the trailer, but I don't think that's gonna be that type of animation. If you look at the little teaser they showed, it looks very.
They've
different.
also done the
Yeah.
Yakuza Batman stuff the past couple of years, so
Is
Yeah,
that what
Batman
that
in
is?
general,
continuation of that.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe they'll make a third one because they've done two.
We have the little Batman animation. that they have
Batman.
over at-
I
yeah,
need to watch
Batman.
Batman. I need to watch
I
Batman.
thought that was Batmite.
Oh God.
My Adventures with Green Lantern first look officially.
Ooh, I
and
hope
then
that comes out next year. We need more in that world.
I assume
Yeah.
this is her supporting cast of characters back here. So
Maybe.
they might be
Yeah.
sticking with the same template of main character plus two friends sort of thing,
Mm-hmm.
which
That would
makes
be
sense
so
with the name. So
Make a my
Yeah.
make a My Adventure with Wonder Woman or a My Adventure with Flash, and we're good.
that'd be great. Cape Crusader
Cape
coming out in a
Crusader,
couple
yeah.
weeks.
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
forgot. That's so close. That's a month away. Jeez.
Commandos.
More Creature Commandos.
And,
Yeah.
Anything kind of just looks like the same character model. Oh, well, he's
Is-
wearing a little jacket this
is that-
time.
Is that Eric Frankenstein? Because it looks like Solomon Grundy from afar.
It does look like Solomon Grundy. I
It's
think it's
Frankenstein.
It is
Yeah.
Frankenstein, yeah.
And then this I think is the big one right here, or one of the big ones. So this is from the upcoming Starfire TV
Starfire
show.
TV show.
That
Yeah.
looks really
Um,
close to the 03 Teen Titans animation
It does.
Starfire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But isn't
I
this one
know-
supposed to be skewed to a younger audience? The Starfire one?
that's what
I
they
haven't-
just came out and said. It is more they just came out with a statement the other day that was it's geared towards a younger audience, but everyone can enjoy it. that can mean anything to me,
It could,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like you can say the 2006 Titan shows was geared towards a younger audience because technically it does, right?
When I hear that, I think more Teen Titans Go rather than Teen Titans. You know what I mean?
Depends on I think that means something different to everybody. So
It does. It does for sure.
It does. And wait, is the Starfire show DCU canon?
No,
No, okay.
no, it's like Elseworld. So this could be more kind of Teen Titans-esque. They did that like Beast Boy show a couple years ago, which was kind of like not Teen Titans Go, but was in kind of the same adjacent.
That was like more like a bunch of shorts, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm surprised they haven't, and I could be completely like out of the loop on this and just not aware of it, but the whole like I Am Groot thing that Marvel did, where they did like all those little Groot shorts, they could be.
Sure.
Are they doing that with crypto?
They've got the little crypto animated series on HBO Max.
Yeah,
they could just do a bunch of those crypto shorts if they really want to market them.
Yeah. I mean, there's 3 of them right now. I think they're making a 4th one later. They're fun and cute. I've seen all 3, but they're not special.
It looked like one of the Incredibles for a second.
It does.
So I think it's a show called DC Superpowers or something.
Oh,
like
is it that show? Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, they announced that the same day they announced the Starfire show.
Mm-hmm. We don't know what this is. We don't know kind of like what, if it's for young children, if it's for, a little older or whatever.
Yeah.
Animation doesn't look terrible, though. I'm like, okay, that's Plastic Man. I don't know who this guy is. Do we know who this is?
It
looks
like
maybe
Static.
Yeah.
Static.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
just
then
like a redesign.
people were saying this is like Jesse Quick.
Jesse Quick, yeah. I was thinking Jesse Quick.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Very sick. And then there's our crypto animated series as well.
What the hell is that face?
The shorts are weird, all right? The shorts are weird, but they're fun.
This kind of reminds me of like when we got that Legion of Superheroes cartoon like 20 years ago, and that had some of the weirdly animated characters in it.
Sure, but that show was so
Black
fun.
Lightning? Really?
It looked like I did come to mind, but
is he like 12 years old?
Hold on, where is he again?
It's towards the
I
end.
guess everybody's
I guess it could be.
He looks like a teenager.
Maybe that's the point. I mean, that's possible.
Could be DC superhero guys like.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But again, I think it's showing that there's going to be some animation for everybody. Like there's some, more mature animated series like your Cape Crusader and things like that, and then you've got the ones that skew to the younger audiences and everything in between. So.
Yeah.
I want to bring
DC's
this up
driving.
too. First plot details for DC's puppet animated film Dynamic
yeah.
Duo follows
They
Jason
announced
and
this
Dick.
ages ago.
Follows
Yeah,
Jason
they
and
did.
Dick. Follows Jason and Dick as a duo of street rats who named themselves the Dynamic Duo. The duo split up as Dick ends up joining Batman while Jason joins the Red Hood gang.
Sure.
It's already getting a lot of flack for it, differing from comic accuracy and stuff like that. But I'm like, guys, it's Elseworlds. That's the whole point of that division.
Yeah. Also, they're gonna be puppets, so like.
Yeah. James Gunn thought there was a good script and
animation.
stuff
They're
in
not
that.
actual
Like,
puppets.
No, that's animate. Yeah.
It's like the style.
Well, no, it says it's gonna be
But,
like
like-
a multiple style. If that's what they said.
Yeah, but like how? I'm just trying to visualize how that would look. You know, it's like that. I don't know why. That's the part that's throwing me off.
But I'm also just curious. Like, just let's see what they do. Because
From
when the
people
show
who've
got
seen
announced,
footage,
it was like
apparently it
4
looks
years
beautiful.
away.
Apparently,
Yeah, I've
from what people have seen, it looks like beautiful.
Okay.
So
I've heard.
I'm with you though, Taz. Like I've never seen.
Yeah,
an
and I'm not
animated
necessarily
movie with
saying
that
it in like a
style.
negative way. I'm just saying it in like a. I don't know how I would even begin to describe to somebody how that would look.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's like somebody telling you to draw a picture of a dog, but you've never seen a dog.
It's like those little puppets doing the little song and dance thing in Shrek, but all of that in a movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alrighty, we're gonna be moving on to some TV shows that we had this week. Shorter week for TV shows. This is why I let us go off track on some Spider-Man and some other stuff. But we have My Adventures with Superman, episode 2 of season 3. We're 2 episodes in. I forgot how spoiled we are having a weekly show that's only 20 episodes each week. Each week I'm like,
20 minutes,
I want more. I want more.
Yeah,
give me more.
Cue the Peter Griffin thing, but I want it now.
I want more, and I know I shouldn't. It's not the Jedi way.
More!
Has everyone here seen the newest episode of My Adventures?
Yes.
Okay. Ben, let's start with you, because you weren't here with us last week about what we talked about the first episode and kind of the season as a whole, or the series as a whole. What are your thoughts on My Adventures with Superman, just as a whole, and then the newest batch of it?
So, first of all, like, when this show first got announced, I remember, like, thinking Jack Quaid would be great for the show, and he's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And this show, my hot take for this show is I like season 2 more than season 1. Season 1, to me, felt like it tried to avoid being a Superman show in a lot of ways. And I didn't love it. Well, season 2 just straight up have Brainiac as the main villain. You start doing a lot more Superman-esque things. I don't love the storyline they did with Supergirl in season 2. But going into season 3, I was looking forward to it. It's funny, when I first watched the finale of season 2, I have a distinct memory of sitting in my dorm my freshman year of college. And that feels like ages ago. And I'm like, that's the last time I watched this show. So it feels like it's been forever. But it's a show I thoroughly enjoy. I think I personally prefer like the other 2 real shows, like Batman Cape Crusader, and I think I prefer Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man 2. But My Adventure with Superman is so fun, and it just feels like a Saturday morning cartoon, which is what it needs to be. It's a fun time. It's a fun time.
It's a very fun time. This episode is like our like Comic-Con episode, which it's coming out
it's very fitting.
We're about what Jake can attest to this. Probably a couple weeks out from San Diego Comic-Con. Jake, is that it?
Just a month.
Like exactly a month.
Exactly. Okay. Wait, today the 20? Yeah, literally exactly a month.
Well, hell yeah, that's awesome.
I'm gonna hate flying. Oof.
I'm gonna be driving.
So we'll start walking then.
We'll have to have 2 of you guys. Someone from the studio being like, "Oh, guys,
we got to get footage from right on the ground level."
Actually, I think it's Monday, so probably won't be during the Comic-Con days.
Yeah.
But,
no, I mean the last day of Comic-Con is Sunday, so like literally the day after.
I'll just miss it. You have to join us on Monday to talk about your experiences at Comic-Con. Then.
Oh, I plan to. Yes. Excited.
But I always think it's very interesting when these comic book shows that live in a world full of real world superheroes do their own Comic-Con. And I think it's such a different vibe when you just have like Superman running around Comic-Con. I know like Miss Marvel did one in season 1 of their show, Invincible did one in their show.
The Boys.
The Boys has definitely done it. I think they did it.
They've done it a few times.
Even even Flash kind of did it in like Armageddon.
Yeah.
Sure.
In that first episode, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but that was... Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting.
I remembered something from that season, all right? Give me credit.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
That just unlocked... Yeah, no.
I don't.
Now that you say it, I remember it.
Because
I'm going to take your word for it. But like that's how it started, right? It was...
Yeah, that was the first episode, because I distinctly remember one of the shots where, because Brandon Routh is in that episode, he runs away, does the Superman shirt.
Does the Superman shirt rip,
He's obviously not wearing a Superman suit there, but they did that as a homage.
Yes, you're right.
Like the Arrowverse always did with him.
Yeah, I remember that distinctly.
You're right.
I mean, the only thing I remember from Stephen A. is like Reverse Flashpoint. After that... That
season's rough. Anyway,
the Flash will just keep catching strays until the end of time for those final seasons. Like we start talking about it, we reminisce on something, and you're like, "Yeah, that one season really sucked." But anyway,
moving on.
My Adventures, a better season than their final season for sure.
Yeah, how high is that bar?
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, we don't want to get on this tangent again.
Yeah.
This was a big Supergirl episode.
It
Big,
was.
Life in just kind of like coming out as like the newest hero in Metropolis. There we are continuing the story between Kara and Jimmy. I feel very conflicted about this arc with Jimmy.
I do too.
On one hand, I'm like, brother, lock in. Brother,
Jimmy's fumbling the bag.
I need you to get your shit together, Jimmy.
Pass the controller to someone else.
Especially with the person that Kara ends up pursuing. I'm like, really? Really?
Yeah. Jimmy in that show has always made like interesting choices for me.
What a weird contrast to this Jimmy and the 2025 Superman Jimmy, who is like a womanizer and doesn't care about women's feelings and like disrespects women, to this little bundle of joy where it's like, I want you to have the best life that anyone can have, and I will weigh you down, and like, don't worry about me, and I don't want to. Which I think is a really interesting idea. Like, I am really appreciating where they're going with this. Like, this version of Kara.
I mean, but it's fairly obvious where they're gonna go. Is he's gonna say all that, and she's gonna, explore the universe or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna come back and be like, "Oh, Jimmy Flamebird, you have everything that I wanted all along."
I was
surprised. Don't worry about it. I do still think it's very sweet every time she calls him Jimmy Flamebird. I think that's hilarious.
I was surprised. This is like the only version of Jimmy Olsen over the last 25 years that I've liked.
It's easily my favorite I've ever seen, without a doubt.
Because honestly, if I'm being honest, I think in general the character is just kind of outdated.
Well, Jimmy has never been. He's so inconsistent because you have mediums that try to replicate the old school, Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen. Then you have mediums that try to make him like rough, gruff, and tough Jimmy Olsen, or like yes. And Snyderverse and all of that.
You look at how he was done in the Reeve movies, and they were leaning into that more Superman's pal.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite Jimmy Olsens in those movies. But he's fun.
But since then, my main case for him being kind of an outdated character, root-wise, is how much they've changed his versions after that. Because like you had Supergirl change him drastically by essentially making another character and slapping Jimmy Olsen's name on it. Yeah,
well, I mean he wasn't Jimmy Olsen; he was James Olsen.
He was James Olsen.
He was mature.
You had the DCU, which barely used him. They made him a CIA agent and killed him in his debut scene. Superman and Lois had him for one single episode, which wasn't bad.
I forgot that he was in there. You're right.
In one episode.
I actually really liked him there.
He was good in his one episode.
Yeah, he was cool there.
He was good in his one episode.
Wait, wasn't Clark kind of a jerk to Jimmy in Superman?
Clark was a dick.
Yeah,
Clark.
Yeah.
I mean, he was kind of gaslighting him a little bit, but that one episode, I'm like, all right, cool, I like you, but I'm glad he wasn't around for like the entire show because I feel like I would have got tired of him.
He's a character that you can kind of do whatever you want with him. Like, he's kind of this blank template for whatever each show.
He is, because nobody's really partial, I think, to any version of the character. Like,
sure.
It doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm not going to get all up in arms if Jimmy Olsen's a little different in one place or
my
another.
personal favorite Jimmy Olsen is probably like Superman, the animated series Jimmy Olsen. But even then, it's like...
That's like the last one I liked before this series.
Yeah.
I think I liked the Smallville version, although the Smallville version...
No, see, that is James Olsen. Like, that is not Jimmy Olsen.
It's like, it's Jimmy Olsen. Oh, wait, he's dead. Oh, wait, okay, so here's here's the real Jimmy Olsen. He's alive all the time. And it's like, okay, I didn't have to deal with that, guys.
Both of the Ashmore twins got fucked when it came to comic book roles.
Yeah. But I do really like the story they're trying to tell here. Like, I think this version of Supergirl is relatively kind of this infant kind of character. Well, yes, she's been alive all these years. She hasn't been a person. Like, she's never experienced life. She has no idea what life is like and what is out there. And so Jimmy is kind of the first person that she's ever really met at all. And so I think it's very respectful for Jimmy to be like, no, it's not fair for me to kind of hold you by this because, you're the first person I met and all this stuff. but yeah, I'm already theorizing where this is going to go and like where they're going to do it, and like obviously it's going to be a season arc, and by the end they're going to end up together and all that. But I don't mind going the journey and watching this kind of unfold in real time. Kind of where it goes.
Sure.
I agree.
We got the return of Toy Man, which I should have rewatched season 1 and 2 because I did not remember they did Toy Man.
I forgot about that too. It like kind of slowly came back, and I was just like, there's so much stuff that happened in this show that I completely forgot about because it's been so long. It feels like it's been so long between seasons.
It's been about 2 years, which isn't actually that long compared to a lot of other shows.
No.
But again, to make like that Arrow Flash comparison, when they bring back that one random villain of the week that they did in like early seasons, you're like, oh yeah, they're a character.
Yeah.
Like Lucky Girl.
They do a good job at it though, and like recapping you if you don't remember what happened. Because it's just kind of like, yeah, he did this thing, he kidnapped her and her dad.
Well, that's the thing. You can't expect the audience to rewatch a show, even though they should. You can't expect it.
Yeah.
So you got to figure out a way to remind the audience who was this character you met like 4 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I love this version of Lois, and I will forever say she's my favorite character in the show. I love how unhinged she is and how kind of insane she is from episode to episode, but she's always right. But like,
it's like she was like, why is everyone hating on me? I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been adapting Lois Lane pretty well in the last 5-6 years, gotta say.
Superman and Lois, My Adventures, and Superman all have had great Lois Lane.
Yeah.
She was one of the few standouts of that movie.
Agreed. I think there's been more. Oh, maybe it might be a hot take. I think there's been more good Lois Lanes than maybe Superman. I think
I don't disagree.
I don't like. I feel like even when I'm not a big fan of like the Superman adaptations, I'm like, but Lois Lane though is pretty great.
I feel like I think there's only really one Superman I don't care for.
There's only like two.
I think.
There's only
that's it. That's literally it.
But Superman is really consistent when it comes to like live action adaptations.
Yeah,
I think there's only been like 2 bad Lois Lane adaptations, I would say.
Even
Superman
like I know people like to give like Amy Adams shit, but like I don't think she's bad. I don't think she's bad.
She was actually a good Lois Lane. It's just the writing wasn't it for her.
They give her enough. Yeah.
I mean the only Lois Lanes that I think just don't work are Kate Bosworth is one of them. And honestly, before Superman and Lois, I would have said Bitsy Tulloch because they just barely did anything with her.
She's so good.
That series elevated her like right to the top. And similar to this other person's co-star, I don't think Terry Hatcher was that good of a Lois either. Go ahead.
I need to rewatch.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I need to rewatch.
No, you don't.
It's been a minute since I've seen Lois and Clark.
Have not seen it. Don't plan to see it. Thank you.
Is that the Dean Cain one?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good.
He's easily my least favorite Superman. It's not even close.
Yeah.
Doesn't help that the show's not good anyway.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say about Lois and Clark. The one good thing about it for me is that if I like Perry White in that show, it's about it.
I mean, I don't even know how many seasons it aired for. I think
4 or 5.
So yeah, I was like tiny when it ended.
Fair enough. We get reintroduced to Lex.
Good old Lex.
This might be the most drawn out version of Lex we've ever got. Like I think I keep waiting to do the the shaved head thing, and they haven't yet, which is kind of
But to me, he's oddly enough
complaining about it this time.
To me, it's like what if Jesse Eisenberg was actually a good Lex? Yeah. It's like, what if he was written more like Lex? I don't know. Like he's kind of got the same vibe. I feel like
I will say he's my least favorite part of the show right now, like in terms of Superman characters. But he's
Well, and I will say one scene that kind of threw me off was like how he and Jimmy kind of like butted heads a little bit, like that. It seemed like it was a little weird, not weird, but just like in context is like you don't normally see Jimmy Olsen kind of like throwing jabs at Lex Luthor and vice versa, as far as just conversationally. So
sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't. I'm one of the rare people that don't hate Jesse Eisenberg's Lex. I think my hot take is I think if we got another movie with him, people would feel a lot different.
I mean, I think he's decent in Batman vs Superman. I just don't think he's a good Lex. I think he's actually a good villain.
While I can enjoy parts of that performance, I don't think we've got a single good Lex Luthor in live action movies. It's been well done in live action TV a couple times. I don't think movies have done it yet.
And I personally enjoyed Nicholas Hoult, but actually, other than that, not really for me.
For some reason, whatever that man does in comic book films just does not work for me.
Oh, I guess I can answer this. Do you think we'll get a tease of Darkseid this season? I don't think so.
No.
Eventually,
I guess, are we building to like a My Adventures with the Justice League? Is that what we think we're doing?
I think we'll get an announcement within the next year of what the third My Adventure show is.
I think they should wait, to be honest with you. I think they should let
You know what another good My Adventure show could honestly be? Do one with Aquaman set in Atlantis.
Sure.
Well, let's talk about this, because this episode did potentially a bit of world building for this universe, although a lot of people on the internet disagree with me with this statement. We got a little cameo this episode.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah.
Starfire, Raven, and Beast Boy. And I made a tweet being like, if they're at Comic-Con dressed as these characters, this implies
then that
there is
that they exist.
Titans out there.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
And that means if the Teen Titans exist, that means that Batman and Robin probably
Batman
exist.
and Robin exist. Well, no,
Unless
Batman for sure exists. I think they referenced him in season 1.
I guess there could technically be a Titans team without Robin if they really wanted to, right? Like you could just say.
Doesn't Deathstroke bring up Batman in season 1 indirectly?
Does he?
She does, yeah. She brings up.
Yeah, I was
like,
about to say,
the
you're right.
Hero of Gotham or something like that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
No,
it wasn't too crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just cool seeing
So
these
the world
guys.
exists. Yeah.
I love the Titans. I'd be very down to
Cool.
potentially see the Titans. Although I did say in the same tweet, I do not see this guy tormenting the Titans like typical Slade Wilsons have done in the past. Like I just don't. I just don't see it.
I like
So-
Slade Wilson canonically.
So
been, like, a
Titans,
Titan villain.
would you like to play Pokemon today?
No, I like how Slade Wilson canonically has been like a Teen Titans villain, a Batman villain, a Green Arrow villain, a Superman villain.
It's kind of everyone's. Yeah, he
He's been
just.
I mean, he is a mercenary, so he can just be anyone's villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done well.
Worst of all, villain to his kids.
Yeah.
We
poor
were also
Jericho.
talking about this in our Discord, which I think is interesting. This means that the Titans exist before the Justice League, which also seems to be what Gunn is doing in the DCU. This is true. Which I don't hate the idea on basis. I think there's a potential. I think there is something cool to be said here about like the young leading the older generation, right? Like I think there could be something cool about like Batman being very anti-teens until he sees his son do it and being like, you know what? Maybe he has a point. Like maybe there is something there that I should look into. Kind of
I do wonder when the next time we'll see like a new Justice League will be like. I wonder what'll beat us to it, this show or James Gunn DCU.
I think the DCU.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I think that a third thing they could eventually build to make their own little connected little Justice League. I know people have been talking about this, but with how successful that Lego Batman game has been, do solo games like that for other characters.
That'd be great.
Although if you're going to do one for Superman, maybe base it on things other than movies, because his live-action movie history is not great.
I mean, you could do 1, 2, and then. Okay, actually, yeah, you're right.
Just 1 and Man of Steel, because I wouldn't even say 2 is good.
My Adventures with Joker.
That'd
Jeffrey.
be great. Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
No.
That
I'm
would
the
actually,
Joker, baby.
there's something that would actually be hilarious about that, because Joker so often is like, if I'm going to have a past, I would prefer it to be multiple choice. So having each episode work in an anthology sense would be kind of cool.
Yeah, but you have a different Joker like origin story. Just like
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
would-
like I can, as the popular saying is these days, I can see the vision.
yeah. I mean, I'm always for like more villain shows, specifically more from DC, because I think they have better villains to make shows like individual shows for.
But I think in this world where you could
unless
have
you pair 'em with a
Wonder
dumb
Woman or Aquaman or Nightwing.
Well, no, I want Wonder Woman, Aquaman, or Flash. Because those three are characters I feel like
Flash.
should have had a modern animated series that don't.
I need Joker to take a break for a couple of years. I'm pretty Joker.
I think he is. No, I think he is. I don't think we
Especially
see
after
Joker
how
for a
bad
while.
that second movie did. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
The
the
o-
fourth biggest
by the
like
way-
box office superhero bomb.
The only comic book film to ever get a D on CineScore.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if it deserves all that.
It
now.
doesn't deserve-
Like I don't
No.
like it. I don't really like it, but I don't know if it's the worst of all time. So
I'm not gonna rewatch it, but I will say when I first watched it, I liked it more than I've liked it since. But while thinking about it,
I didn't even like the first one, so I didn't have hope for it.
I like the first one too much. I think that's my problem.
I hated it.
we also met Cyborg Superman, which we've
Oh yeah,
known is coming. That's kind of been the whole marketing push of the
Mhm.
season. Seems like he might be the main villain of the season, although maybe
I
there's
mean,
no
they're
turn.
adapting a version of Reign of Superman, which is interesting.
Yeah, we'll see if it's done better than the Reign of Superman movie.
I really hope it is.
Yeah.
I really hope.
Granted, that's just a far inferior story to Death of Superman anyway that it's hard to adapt it.
I
well.
agree.
I think the
But
only
also,
times they've
Yeah, I was gonna say it's very weird that they're doing it without the death of Superman,
But
and
I'm
also
so
that they're
sick of
doing it
seeing
so
that
early in Superman's
Yeah.
career too.
and the
we-
concept is, hey, let's sideline Superman and replace him with 4 not so powerful
Or not-
Supermen.
yeah.
That's the original concept.
Mhm.
And you had other shows like Superman and Lois where they took the baseline version of it
Mhm.
by having Steel and Natalie and the twins kind of step up. I'm like, all right, you're not outright doing it, but I
It's
see
a
what
version.
you're doing. And then you
I
had
believe-
Superman Doomsday 20 years back where he's dead for a little bit, but then they only bring
then,
back
yeah.
one alternate version instead of 4, which I think definitely
Yeah.
streamlined it a little better.
And then you
I-
obviously
I-
have Death of Superman.
I don't think we've had a perfect
Oh,
version
well-
of Reign of Superman yet.
No,
we
I don't
kind of
think so.
discussed it last week that
Mhm.
what if they're doing it in reverse? Is that they're
Yeah.
doing Reign of
Introducing him
Superman
first.
to then give us the death of Superman at the end of the season, get us kind
Maybe.
of mentally prepared for that.
I think.
But I'm
Maybe.
honestly I'm even though noticing just in these first 2 episodes, I feel like I haven't seen as much Superman as I would have liked to have seen.
No, I haven't. No, I agree.
I think. I mean, you could argue they maybe even set that up this episode, where it's like, what is like who is Supergirl if there's already a Superman? So maybe they're
Yeah.
potentially setting up a season 4 where it's like again, like
Yeah, I mean, I
you know,
feel like it's certainly intentional, but like this to me was more Supergirl's episode, and again, not in a bad way, but it was
Yeah.
more Supergirl's episode. Superman kind of dealt with the B plot of the story
Yeah.
of the episode. Was
and
just some
I think
random
that's fine.
random
depending
villain of the
on-
week with kryptonite whips.
I think if it if this is the whole season, then that's something I could be like, okay, we need to get back to him. But like, I think one episode I think is fine.
We'll have
Yeah,
to
for
see,
sure.
though. Like we'll have to see what they do for this. Even like they've had the first season where like when they announced the show, they had season 1 and 2 like immediately ready. So they put the season that they had different time to think about and like do a different story and all that. So we'll see where they go.
I do actually think this could be likely Shurkar about Superboy coming from the past and being like, hey, you're gonna die. I need to stop it. Very Flash coded.
Very Flash coded, X97 coded, all that.
Yes. Or, like I pitched last week, I don't hate the idea of doing Death of Superman, but he's not actually dead. Like, everyone
Yes,
thinks
the
he's dead.
relocation of
prefer that.
Superman, maybe.
Because
Yeah.
truly,
Uh,
I am sick of
Yes.
Death of Superman adaptations because they've done it like more than I think any other Superman adaptation.
Didn't Justice League do
I
that or
mean,
something?
Yeah,
Where,
they
like,
did
Yeah, they
because
did.
he was
He got, like-
gone,
Mhm.
and then he's
They
like,
sent him
on
to
a
the
planet
future.
with Vandal
To the future,
Savage,
yeah.
and then Lobo
Yes.
took his place.
That'd be okay.
Yeah.
I would love if they did that. I think that would
I would
actually
love if
be
they did
really
that. That'd
cool.
be
I mean,
after
it's
that.
the most iconic Superman story except his origin for a reason. So
It's
Yeah.
true. It's true. But it's like with Flash. Where I'm sick of them doing Flashpoint because I want to see a different story.
That's
I
true.
mean, I don't know.
That's
With
true.
Flash, I think with both Flash and Superman, I think there are clear, better options for stories to adapt than the most popular ones.
I agree.
I mean, because
In fairness.
look at like the Flash, movie for example. It adapted the only big Flash storyline that they already put in a movie before in an animated form that
Uh-huh.
did it far superior. So
Agreed.
I mean,
There's just different stories you can do. It's like Death of Superman. I think is the only any DC anything to have 2 different animated movies.
That is true. You're right.
Yeah.
So like, it's just I want to see new adaptations, like
And
with
two
the
different live action adaptations.
Yep, 2 different live action adaptations too.
Jake, do we know when our next stream is scheduled for tonight or no?
What?
Do we know what time we have to be out of here for our other show? Do we have a time on that?
Going by Mod Chat, he said there wasn't one tonight.
Oh, did he move it?
I don't think it's moved. It just said can't schedule one tonight.
Oh, okay. Cool. So we got time. Any other things we haven't talked about from this episode? I
was wondering that too. I was like, you know what? Let me look.
Oh, big one. First appearance of Jessica Cruz.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah. I was like, are we intentionally saving that for last?
I
guess we did.
My mind. Yeah.
Apparently.
Saved it for last.
Our first adventure with the future Green Lantern.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just, little scene.
It's
very
a nice world
adorable,
building.
though.
Like I like world
Yeah.
building like that.
Yeah, Jessica 10,
Yeah. Very different take on Jessica Cruz. I know, like, online, people aren't very happy because they're clearly going with a very different take on Jessica Cruz.
Hold up. You know what I just thought about?
Yet
If we're
everyone
bringing in
online
Jessica
is
Cruz-
suddenly pretending to be Jessica Cruz fans when they didn't know shit
Yes.
about it before this.
Yeah.
One thing I do know about her. Do you remember when she was first introduced into the comics? What was it, Rebirth time?
Yeah.
That she had a little stint there with Barry Allen, didn't she? So maybe we backdoor that into My Adventures with the Flash.
Flash is the easiest character to have
Do
like
I-
a really good animated show, and they've never done it.
I don't
I
want to
would
see Jenny
give-
Agnitz.
I would give my firstborn child to see a Flash TV show, and it doesn't have to be.
And
Barry.
just
Actually,
Do it in like Arcane style.
Yeah,
you know what? Fuck it. Like, do a different like. Don't have it be Barry. Don't even have it be Wally. Have it be like.
Bart.
You know what? Fuck it. Do like a Jesse Quick or like a Bart Allen or something like
Jay?
that. Or
To be fair, I would love to have a
Max
prequel
Mercury,
Justice
or, like,
Society
there's-
show. Like,
Actually, I think Max
Tornado
Mercury
Twins or
might.
something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ooh, Tornado Twins would be cool.
Wasn't there a canceled Tornado Twins movie?
Wonder Twins.
Wonder Twins.
Or Wonder Twins.
And it was a show, I think.
No, it was a movie. It was going to be one of their like straight to streaming HBO movies when they were trying to do that for some reason.
Yeah.
Jake Garrick also would be kind of cool. Like, do something that feels separate from what like CW did for years. Obviously, like I think it needs to. Feel different
Well, yeah,
than
that's the
that.
thing. Whenever we see Flash again in anything, I don't want to see Barry. We've had a lot of Barry. I want to see a different Flash shot.
The Flash
then,
brand
like-
has been hurt for a few years because of the tanking of the show in the last few years and the massive bombing of the movie.
And I think the DCU is going to do Wally, so I'm fine steering clear.
And I'm fine with them doing
steering
Wally.
clear of Wally as well.
Wally was already in the Creature Commandos Grodd Cersei Vision type thing.
I'm a big impulse.
That
fan,
is
so I'd
true.
love them to do Bart Allen.
But here's the thing, though, is if you have these versions of the Flash, then Barry exists somewhere. Like he had to have existed to get to that point.
I mean,
If
you
you've
could do
got
what Justice
Wally,
League
if you've
did
got
and
Bart.
just ignore like Barry, but do Wally.
He might still
Okay.
be alive and
Yes.
be like a contemporary of Hal's and be a similar age as Kyle Chandler's Hal. So
Yeah. Oh, I mean, here's my thing.
I
Like,
would
if we're
love that.
doing this for animated stuff, if we're building like an animated Justice League, I'm cool with them doing Barry as long as they let us have Wally in the DCU.
Agreed.
That's
agreed.
that's my thing.
I love Barry as a character, but I had
I
Grant
do too.
Gustin for 9 years. Grant Gustin will always be my Flash for a lot of reasons, so I'm good with not getting Barry for a while.
Mhm.
are church bells ringing? What am I hearing?
A clock, a good old clock.
Okay. Here's an idea. Right? We're doing Superboy this season, which we have talked in great detail how we think that's going to be
Yeah.
a future Superboy instead of the classic clone arc.
Yes.
Have that be set up there. End the season where we've said previously where he gets like sent to the future.
Right. And
Right.
then Supergirl
Sure.
goes along with him, maybe.
Legion
Yeah.
of Superheroes spin-off with Supergirl,
Yeah.
Superboy. You can
We
put
don't have,
Impulse in there if you want.
That
We
is
don't have a
true.
confirmed season 4 yet, right? Like the show, we still haven't picked up, right?
Hasn't been picked up for season 4. I think it will, to be
I
honest.
think
with
it
how
will.
much
I think
Yeah.
it does, yeah.
like I think if they're going as far to do a whole separate spin-off show and they seem to be
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why they would.
I
end
know
it.
they
Like,
thought the show
it's-
was going to get canceled after season 2, which why season 3 took so long.
But I don't know why. Like typically they do these two at once. Like they did that with like Harley Quinn and like a lot of these shows where they.
Yeah, but that's the thing with Harley Quinn. They like season 5. They did that one season at once, and then the show have been in indefinite hiatus ever since then. Have not been canceled or picked up.
I think it's been quietly canceled.
I think so too. Same with Kite Man, but
Poor Kite Man.
poor Kite Man.
Now we can have my favorite DC character have their own show, the Condiment King.
Yes, give him the spinoff.
ECU Batman main villain. I think.
How Twitter on a day if like DC announced a Condiment King live action movie will be the best thing in the world.
Oh gosh, I would love that actually.
Well, one Batman villain's already getting a movie, so.
Yeah, but you know you got Mike Flanagan.
I would love a Batman
Flanagan,
movie.
Condiment King would be crazy.
Batman movie, but it's a like a I don't know like your in Justice League kind of thing, but it's a team up of Batman's like worst villains. So it's Condiment King and Calendar Man and like I don't know, Killer Moth, Egghead, I don't know, just like random. Yeah, just like random terrible villains. And they're just like, I'm tired of being a bat. Like, you know, nobody takes us seriously and all that. I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, it's like that'd be great.
The Gotham Rejects.
Yeah, I was thinking of a name right now.
I think they like missed an opportunity with the Kite Man show. I think they should have. I think they should have done an Office style Legion of.
Oh, actually, speaking of that world, I know that the showrunner, one of the writers, is trying to pitch a Bane TV show. Like he wrote a pilot.
Oh, I watched the shit out of that. So Bane is the best part of that show, and it's not even close.
I follow him on Twitter, and he talk about the Bane thing he pitched. So we'll see.
I'll blow up the hospital.
I'm so nervous for anything regarding that character because I'm not even joking. Bane's one of my favorite DC Comics characters, and he's got a handful of good adaptations. You know, New Batman Adventures, Arkham Origins. For as different as Hardy's version is, I can still enjoy it. So there are a lot of good flavors of Bane, but man, in recent, like the last 5-6 years, it's been rough.
They've unfortunately ruined Bane for me because I will always laugh my ass off when I see him because of the Harley Quinn. He's so good. He's
also a main character in Kite Man. Like if you don't like,
I love him so much in that, but I know that's not Bane. Like I know that's like an 11.
It's just like it's a caricature. It's a caricature of Bane.
See, that's what I hate. That's what I hate when when certain shows or movies do that. That's a trend that I've noticed a lot in the last like 5 years, especially. All right, we're gonna take this big, strong creature. He's gonna be big. He's gonna be strong, but he's gonna be fucking stupid. And I really don't like when they do that.
I mean,
Go ahead. Sorry, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I was gonna say something about Bane. So you go first.
I could see Matt Reeves doing Bane. I could see a Matt Reeves Bane.
I think he would fit more in DCU than Matt Reeves.
I think he would also fit more in DCU.
If you're gonna go traditional, like bulky Venom Bane, I think it fits more in DCU.
Yeah.
Because also Bane comes into a point of Batman's life where he's been around a while, and this Batman doesn't even have a Robin yet. So
no,
That's fair.
I really hope that like Batman Nightfall, like I really hope they get Bane right in that animated 4-parter.
That's coming up. Yeah.
That's coming up.
Yep.
And the comic is a top 10 Batman comic for me, so I'm like,
I've heard great things. I've heard fantastic things.
I just wish the follow-ups were better.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
We only have X-Men left, Jordan, but if you want a link, let me know. Actually, it should be the same link as last time. All right, let's move on for our last topic here. I say last topic, but it's 2 pretty big episodes.
I might have to leave a little early somewhere in between this, but I'll let you know.
No worries. X-Men 97 episodes. What is it? Episode 8 and episode
8 and 9.
9. The penultimate week for us. I say like penultimate week, although we're just going to go straight into the new
season 2.
Yeah.
Taz,
perfect timing.
Taz,
yeah.
You doing okay?
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good. Like we're in it now.
Magneto was right.
Magneto
Yeah.
was right.
Mm-hmm.
You could say there were some fatal attractions to these episodes.
Yeah, literally.
What big episodes? I
Yeah.
like. Do you get what I meant when I said originally I was going to do these as 3 separate weeks? Because
Yes.
every episode
Because they
is massive.
all three end with big what the fuck moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah. Especially episode 9 for me, but
Also, episode
Oh,
8.
Oh yeah, no.
has-
Episode 8 ended very well. Episode 9, I was like, what are we even?
What
What's
the
going
fuck?
on? Yeah.
Episode 8 arguably has the best visuals out of the entire series so far.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And Darren knows exactly what shot I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. How are you feeling, Taz? We're only one episode
Dude.
left.
Oh,
There's just like there's so much going on. Like it's so it's incredible how much stuff they're fitting into like a 25-minute episode.
and the,
you know?
and the finale is 42 minutes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
Oh.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I
forgot
didn't.
about
Oh
that.
wow, I'm in for a treat this week then.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
what a lot of
Finale
Disney
is-
Plus shows screw the pooch with, as the finale ends up feeling rushed.
Like
Yeah.
the last 3 episodes of the show are just perfect episodes for me of television.
Okay.
You could air that in like a cinema. Like you could tag those
yeah.
episodes together.
So
and
this
watch-
is a movie. It is a movie. Yeah.
It is a
for
movie,
all
yeah.
intents and purposes.
Like,
yeah.
you know how like when shows back in the day used to like be like, hey, these 2 episodes could fit a movie, like, and then just release on
Yeah.
DVD. You could do that so effectively.
I say that
Oh, for
though.
sure.
I'm glad you didn't like this though, because the ending of episode 9, I wanted to have
You
You wanted that
wanted me to
reaction?
no, you just wanted me to suffer. Is what
That's such a
you wanted me to
clumsy
do.
Well,
cliffhanger
Taz-
thing, though, where it's like, oh my god, what? What are we
Yeah.
doing?
Taz is probably doing a lot better than Logan. But anyway.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, so I will say this all still definitely makes me think we're going like the time travel route. Again, obviously I haven't seen the trailer for season 2 or anything like that, but there's so much just like the world is broken. Magneto ripped a part of the planet out. We've got an asteroid of mutants. We've got, Wolverine getting his adamantium skeleton ripped out. Is Jean dead, alive, something? Cable is
She's something.
something's going on with Cable. Dude, I don't even know. Also, I feel so stupid last week because I literally forgot that there were 2 separate people, that Mr. Sinister and Bastion were completely different characters. They just, in my mind, they just blended together. And then I started watching the episode. I literally messaged Darren immediately. I was like, dude, I feel so dumb. Did I actually say that? Yeah, so I did.
That's fun.
But no, both these episodes were so good. Like there's so much.
And one of them in particular had some notable character appearances.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah?
Oh, also, what was the other thing that I sent you? I was like, yo, is that Shredder?
Funny.
What?
Is
You're
what was it?
talking about
The
a Silver
Silver Samurai.
Oh yeah.
Like I was watching, and I was like, okay, that's fair. He does kind of look like.
No, like from the back, like he literally just looked like Shredder. I was like, oh, is that like a cool little tongue in cheek like TMNT reference, kind of like the
in
Daredevil
fairness-
connection?
In fairness, Shredder just kind of looks like a standard samurai.
Yeah.
It's true.
So yeah. So who knows? Maybe it was Shredder.
Yeah.
Very nice Spider-Man cameo. I remember that
Yeah.
airing and the
Oh, yeah?
internet just exploding. Like, wait, what? What?
The
It's
thing
fucking
is,
Spider.
I
and
didn't
they're
watch
like,
X-Men
bring
97
that
back
back.
then,
So
but
is
I remember
so is
being
that
spoiled
supposed to
about
be
it.
our '90s Spider-Man?
Yes.
Yes, from
Yeah.
the '90s animated show.
Okay.
And they have since picked up where that world left off in the form of comic books. So
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, but the comic book takes place I think a few years later. It's not like immediately after.
no,
Yeah.
it's not. But
Yeah.
What are the chances we get? Because that's one of those shows that ended so
So
abruptly.
abruptly. So
I
tragic.
think
What are the chances we get a Spider-Man 90? Spider-Man
we need-
98 or something.
I think that I think the main thing right now is that there is a current animated Spider-Man
Current
show
anime that you're
going.
running. Yeah, but that,
Mhm.
they can do 2.
I
can
think
do
I
too.
would rather if they just let the show run its course, let X-Men even run its course, and then maybe once
Mhm.
both are kind of wrapped, they can be like, "Did you guys like that? Yeah, all right."
They don't need
So
they
Here's
don't need
Spider-Man.
Sony's approval for that, right?
they were addressing that. No, because it's TV rights, not film rights.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I can already tell you that's been in the discussion for a
Yes.
while now.
I think it'll happen eventually. I do.
I think
hope
so
so.
too. It's
But
I love when shows like old superhero shows coming back for revivals is a really new thing.
Mhm.
Like
Especially
X-Men
a universe-
97, Daredevil Born Again. That's like it.
Especially
Yeah,
a
that,
universe
like,
like this
never
one that
happened.
was built up and established decades ago.
Mhm.
There's so
Mhm.
much
Yeah.
to it.
I will
Yeah.
also say, with this season, you have things like Quicksilver and the Hulk and Captain America. I'd be like, fuck it, give me like an Avengers show in this world. Like Ross is doing his thing.
Yeah.
They do a lot of cool little things throughout the season. I'm like, I
Sure.
want to see what
Yeah.
that team is up to.
Avengers, 90s Avengers.
Would be
Because you-
awesome.
yeah,
Do
because, I
do
mean,
it better than the actual 90s Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that wasn't even really an Avengers. It was just like a B-grade superhero team.
It was, yeah.
You had Ant-Man and like I watched it.
If
a
you're
few
talking
months ago.
about what United They Stand,
Yeah, United They Stand.
I mean, well, one I think that was 2000s, but I mean, it wasn't even
Was
really.
it 2000s?
It was like early 2000s. It wasn't even
Yeah.
really Avengers. It was more of like, hey, here's all the B graders of the Avengers.
Yeah.
Without many of the big characters, but I mean, like
Wonder
you had
Man.
a Hulk
Wonder
show.
Wonder Man is in like one episode of that
Like
show.
you had a Hulk show back then, you had an Iron Man show back then, you had a Captain America show back then that was very short lived. So you could easily do something with those characters.
United They Stand is 99.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, close enough.
Oh, and that came out in
this-
like the same era as the Young
Spider-Man
Avengers.
Unlimited.
Yeah.
Oh, that
It,
this show,
it was the era where like Marvel had canceled so many of their shows, so they were trying to like bring up back some of their animated shows, and then none of them
Who's
did
this
well.
Tiger Woman? Who's that?
Tigress.
yeah.
Tigress. She's
Oh,
voiced by
look,
the same
Hawkeye's
actress.
there.
Yeah, Hawkeye there. Tigress is voiced by Lenore Zann
Falcon.
as well, which is cool.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, this isn't the worst lineup. They're
Yeah,
just
Wonder
so-
Man,
this is
Wanda,
terrible.
Vision, Falcon.
The show was not great though.
It
wasn't
doesn't
great,
feel
but
like
it
it
was
should be
so
set in that
mediocre.
same universe, though. I feel
It
that's
is
just-
though. It's so.
Interesting. I don't
the-
think
the
I
only-
actually ever watched this.
It's
Don't.
I've never-
Save yourself some time. Don't. Like so I watched.
Is it on
after
Disney
watching-
Plus?
It is. Yes.
Okay.
So I watched it in January after watching Wonder Man. I was like, oh, let me get some more Wonder Man content. What's he been in? Oh, he's been in this. Let me check it out. Wasn't great.
Taz, if you want to watch an Avengers cartoon, watch the one that came out 10 years after this.
Yes.
But Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
He-
Yeah, I loved that one.
That's my favorite Marvel universe of all time.
I think it might be mine too.
It's so good.
Have you seen the like thing, Darren, where it says, "Hey, like this universe is actually connected to Wolverine and the X-Men, kind of because they were all under the same production company." Like people have tried to come up
I
with
would love
reasons
that.
as to how that Wolverine and the X-Men and Spectacular were all
in
connected.
like a shared
Oh.
universe. Yeah.
That would be
Interesting.
cool. Where do we start? I mean, let's start with episode 6. I know we've kind of been
Six?
like all over.
Episode 6.
7, 8,
7.
8.
8, 8.
You just wanted to say
7, 8,
6. You just wanted to say 6, 7 again.
Yeah.
Let's start with episode 8. I know we've kind of been all over the place. Taz, what do you think of episode 8? Kind of the building blocks of this 3-part finale.
Yeah, I mean it was a great jumping off point for the finale, kind of everything coming to a head. Obviously we get our, big Magneto moment, I guess kind of jumping ahead a little bit. But you got the big Magneto moment, you've got, Bastion kind of taking over the world, you've got learning about the future and everything from Cable and kind of how all of this is going to play out, and basically the objective is like, okay, can we stop it? Can we fix things? And they kind of bring up the idea that I did is like, okay, Cable's come back. He's tried to stop the Genosha incident from happening multiple times. And he's basically like, I've done it countless times. And they say it without saying it. They say, canon event, fixed point, whatever you want to call it. They canonize that in this show as well. So it is a point in time that cannot be changed no matter what. So now we are going to try and move past that event. Everybody who died is meant to die at that point. So, R.I.P. Gambit, R.I.P. Madeline Pryor, R.I.P. all the other mutants and everybody that died in that thing.
Leech.
It's a fixed point.
Yeah. It is a fixed point that cannot be undone, and Cable has lived that event over and over again. Who knows how many times, because he's tried to stop it.
Yes.
But yeah, so we kind of have to let everything play its course. Rogue is still recovering and everything like that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Is this was the episode that we got the big fight scene with Nightcrawler and Wolverine
Yes.
Yeah.
defending Rogue? Yeah.
Great.
Might be my favorite
Incredible
fight scene
fight
of the show.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Seeing his him transporting through the POV of Logan as he's getting
Yeah.
stretched through. I got my fucking Funko of that exact scene with like him.
Oh,
with
nice.
the two swords.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, the one-liners there, you can call them campy, but they're fucking perfect.
It's like,
Wolverine
I got
busts
6
out a
reasons.
phrases,
I got
"No,
6
my
reasons,
friend."
bub.
No, my friend. 9. It's like
Awesome.
it's fucking perfect. And also Wolverine falling from the sky, stabbing that Prime Sentinel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like it was stuff like this, and I'm sorry, Darren, but it was stuff like this that made it so easy for me to poke fun at Invincible at the time because
Fair.
of the animation alone.
Yeah.
I think this looks better than like 90% of the animated shows I have
Yes.
personally seen. It looks
Yeah.
I think more
out
need
of-
to adapt.
looks
More need to
incredible.
adapt just the overall style this season took of that 2D 3D mix. Because if you go over 3D, it looks funky. What if? But
Yeah.
you know, like you've got shows like this that blend it perfectly, and I think more shows need to do it.
They do, and
Yeah.
I'm hoping that with X-Men '97 doing yearly releases now, that they stick with their animation quality.
agreed. And like, you know,
Oh.
I really like I think we say every year that the worst part of that show is the animation. We would like to see it look
It's not even close.
better.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
Like,
Why do you
Sorry,
got to
I had to
torture
do it.
me?
That's what being part of the show means, Jake. We play it every time we say the word.
Invincible remaster one.
I don't
Think,
even
Jake.
a Raymaster could save that.
Man. But no, that scene's great. That might be my favorite fight scene of the show outside of
It's
like
up there.
the
And
Genosha massacre.
also, like the way the episode ends too is such a like bring everything together scene with
Mhm.
Xavier communicating to all of them and everyone getting
That's
the
awesome.
message out.
To me, my X-Men.
and you see
My
like
X-Men.
everybody's perspective. Holy shit!
That's hype.
Yeah.
That is peak right there. Like, that gives you chills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I think I said either this show or another show where I'm like, Xavier is technically my least favorite character in this season. And even him, I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. This is hype. We're bringing
Let's
everything
fucking
full
go.
circle. He's
Yeah,
back.
I guess that's my only thing. Like, is Professor X feels off? If that
Compared to
makes
the original
sense
show,
to
no,
me,
he does.
he
I
just
got that
feels a
again.
little.
Compared to the original show, yeah.
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
a
Like, I
mismatch.
can't.
I think
Like,
it's
I
a
can't put my finger on it. Yeah, is it
So-
the voice actor? Is
The
it
voice
just?
actor sounds significantly different than the '90s show for me. Like,
So
they do
how-
sound very different.
How I justify him sounding off is with how long he was apart from normal civilization and just
Mhm.
not interacting with them on a day-to-day basis, and you can get kind of removed from that for a while.
Yeah.
So if he sounds a
Sure.
little more flat in one note, it could be for that reason.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good justification, good
Yeah, it is.
head canon for it. Yeah,
I think it's just
Yeah.
honestly, Taz. I think we've heard his voice in Invincible too much. Like he just.
Oh,
sounds
is
robot
Ross
to me.
Invincible?
He's robot, and I just hear robot
Yeah.
every time.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Which again, he's great. I love that actor. Like he's fantastic in
Mhm.
everything he does. It's not his fault. It's just
No,
a
it just
different
doesn't feel
vibe.
like Xavier to me.
It feels like
Also,
a
from like,
Yeah.
I literally watched like the finale of the original show the day before, and it's a very clear like difference when
Yeah.
you hear
Yes.
it back to back.
It's like the only voice that I'm a little like. I don't hate it, but I
No, like for instance, Cyclops, like it's a different voice actor, but they sound very close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Agreed.
And then like they brought back Mr. Sinister and all them, so
I love the entire the entire Summer family
Yes.
crusade as
The
they're like
reunion,
jumping out of
yes.
the plane.
in the
And,
car
like,
and all that.
He's got his laser.
Wait,
his
you've got a
fire
Porsche?
gun. It's just, and it like again, it's very '90s. But like when they
Yeah.
like when the car blows up and they all land perfectly, and the fire goes up behind them, I'm like,
Superhero landing.
That shot of a Wolverine where like the costume's all banged up and he's got the fire behind him. Arguably the best shot of the episode. Like
scene
as in,
was very
as, in,
good. Yes.
as in single frame.
Yeah.
I mean this in like the best way possible because I know some people would take this as like an insult. Very Power Rangers coded the way it's done, where it's just like,
Yes.
all right, man, this is hype. Let's go.
Yeah.
Was it? We can kind of merge the combos because we're talking about them as one.
Yeah.
Which the Jean and Storm scene lives in my head rent free, where it's like, make them mind your weather, sister. Make them weather your mind. It's like,
holy shit, that goes
Yeah.
hard.
so good.
Yeah, I love that the show established that
straight bars
in them.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Also,
That
seeing
might be-
Jean in her Marvel Girl costume was awesome.
I love all
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
I love
I was about to say, yeah, I did love. So I guess that's more into episode 9, but I did love how they all, how they all wore their classic costumes.
The fucking joke they made to the movies, I fucking loved it. Where
Oh, yes!
Cyclops cape with the suit, and he's like, "What were you thinking? Black leather?"
Black leather.
Yeah,
I was like, "Fuck you!"
One of the
movies.
best digs.
that is a legendary mythic pull.
Oh,
That is
man.
Ever
incredible.
pitch that idea. I need them to get a raise because that's so good.
So
It's
And
so true.
and it's also just the same line delivery that they did in the original movie, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's poking fun at like one of the biggest missed opportunities with those movies.
Yep.
Yep.
Literally.
Yep. I also hate that they released that clip early. Like that came out a couple days before the episode.
Oh, did it?
aired.
They did. Wow.
Yeah. Like,
That's crazy.
I mean, I get it for like marketing wise because that like it like blew up on Twitter and stuff like that when that was going around. I get why they did it like that, but that would have been such a good experience in the episode moment of like, oh holy shit. That's
Well,
so
I
good.
didn't. So, well, that's how I experienced it. I had no idea that the line was in there. I watched it obviously through for the first time, and I was like, "Oh, they said the thing."
Yeah, I knew about the line beforehand, but I have no idea where I learned about the line. I just knew it was in the episode.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it was great scene, great moment. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to balance between the two episodes.
So I guess just the whole Magneto confronting the X-Men once Xavier brought them all together, and yeah, it's pick a side.
Yeah, and he's back in his classic get up too, showing his how he's back onto that side. Love that look. And other characters that make decisions in that moment revert back to looks that they originally wore in comics back in the day to kind of reflect that, if you know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's done very well. Like, obviously, only two of the mutants.
Yeah, so Rogue and Roberto side with them.
Like pulling like back a little bit because like there was one thing on episode 8 that I just thought of because we were talking about Rogue. That fucking is it episode 8 where they open with Gambit's funeral?
No, that's episode 7.
Or was that 7? Okay, I don't know if we talked about that last time, but like one of the better scenes in the show, in my opinion. Like Nightcrawler bringing out his wholesomeness there to the team, where he just comforts them. I mean, I've been loving the rewatching it because you didn't get a lot of Nightcrawler in that original cartoon. He was only there for like 2 episodes.
Yeah,
I love this. I love the sibling dynamic that he has with Rogue in this series. It's so good.
Well, I'm just happy to see Nightcrawler getting some actual focus. Like the only other thing that I saw that he had a lot of focus in was X-Men Evolution, which was one of the reasons why I really liked Evolution back
I
in
need
the
to
day.
watch that show.
There was a lot of Nightcrawler in there,
and he'll be back in 6 months.
Yeah.
Doomsday. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite. I mean, I've always been like a Nightcrawler guy. Like he's always been my favorite.
Me too.
I love him so much.
I'm
one of my favorites as well.
It's my top. It's probably my number 3.
Like I don't know if we talked about it last week,
He's up there.
but when they added him to the intro the week following Gambit, like when
Mm-hmm.
they literally placed him in instead, I was like, no way, they're doing the thing. Like I can't believe
It's
it.
like, all right, okay, R.I.P. Gambit, but
right. It's like
Nightcrawler, cool.
It's like not only was it a heartbreaking detail that Gambit and Magneto were out, but Nightcrawler was in. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
And they also do that again this week, where in episode, I think it's episode 9, where they sub in Xavier and Storm back into the intro now that they're back into the plot, which is I think really fun.
And like in earlier episodes, they had Bishop in the intro.
Bishop and
he was part of it.
Right.
And I feel like they're going to do the same with season 2, which is awesome.
And even though Morph had relative significance in the original show, was never part of the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was never, he also, like in the finale, he also joins the X-Men, so it makes sense.
Yeah. I will say I'm no spoilers for it yet, but based on the trailer, I'm curious how they're going to fit all those characters into the intro for next season.
Interesting.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We got a lot of new members, or new
Okay.
not members, but like additions to the cast. That's all I'll say.
Yes.
That's all I'll say. We'll talk about that more next week. We'll have to show you
Okay.
the trailer next week.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess I'll ask you this right now. So
shit,
I'm gonna.
I just realized when you guys do episode 10, I'm gonna be out of town. Damn it.
So I'm gonna watch the finale this week. Would you like me to not watch the trailer so that I can live
say
react
wait
to
to
it
watch the trailer,
on stream?
yeah.
I would
Okay.
say wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. I'll wait.
Do like a
I'll wait and
preview
watch it with you
episode.
guys on
Yeah.
on stream then. Yeah.
And you won't have to wait long at all because I think we do the show Monday. The episode airs Wednesday, so you have like a 2-day
nice.
wait. Basically.
Oh, perfect.
That'd
If
be
it's
nice.
already next Wednesday, oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like the
Nice.
people that watched Infinity
Yeah.
War right before Endgame came out. It's like you only had to suffer 2 days.
Yeah.
Morph turns into a Hulk, which
Yes.
man, he's such a cheater in terms of his powers. Like, what a fucking
They should have been
awesome-
doing that more. Like that's one of the best utilizations ever of Morph.
so.
Why does Morph just not turn into Dark Phoenix?
Can't control the power, obviously.
I think. I don't know. I feel like.
But why does
Powers are
Morph
very-
also like know how to use the powers of whoever they turn into?
So that's a thing when you look at how it was done in the original cartoon. Like when he turns into Wolverine and starts fighting him, they have that line: "You may look like me, but you can't fight like me." That sort of thing. Like that's
Yeah.
trained skill, something Wolverine adapted. I feel like just baseline powers he would have the abilities of, but obviously not that person's training with.
Sure.
Right, but then that means that Morph could then just turn into Wolverine and have a healing factor, or turn into
Yeah, like,
Professor
how does that
X
work?
and then
Like,
be able to read everybody's mind. Like
I
he
don't
turns into
think-
Johnny Storm,
I
like,
don't-
would he just be able to like burst in flames? Like,
I think like they're intentionally vague with some of his powers.
Absolutely. Like,
Yeah.
I would kind of prefer if it was more like you could have like physical abilities, like Hulk makes sense to me. Like you could just look like Hulk and have his mask.
it's just like a mimic
Quicksilver?
ability.
Quicksilver doesn't make much sense to me. Why he could just be a speedster.
well, yeah, there's.
I
I'm not-
forget.
we're
Is
not-
that other big character? Has that happened yet, or is that episode 10?
No, that's. I was just about to
There's-
say like that's. Episode
There's
10.
some,
There's
yeah.
one
There's
big
like a big
character
one
in
next
episode 10.
week
Yeah.
too.
Okay, I couldn't remember if that. I could. We're thinking of the same.
I literally.
I'm
just
pretty sure I
looked-
know what you're talking about, but yeah.
I couldn't
I
remember if
literally
it was
just looked it
episode 9 or 10.
I
Yeah.
literally just looked it up because. I
Yeah,
wanted to
that's the
talk about
last
that.
one I haven't seen yet. So
Okay.
But also, like
but I know what you're referencing though.
Do you?
I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay.
Pretty sure I do.
Obviously, Batman, guys.
Pretty close.
That's
It's
a bit
been
of a
10
stretch.
guys.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Bit of a stretch. Yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, let's talk about the ending because the ending is such a what the fuck moment. There's so much that happens in those last several
Yes.
minutes of the episode. The
Oh yeah.
Eric versus Charles fight is so good. The back and
Mhm.
forth, but he like throws the helmet onto his head to keep him from using his own powers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Moment.
I love
Incredible.
that's like literally just an Uno reverse card.
Yeah. I thought Magneto died again this episode when I first in those 5 seconds of just
I thought he did too. I thought he
what?
did too.
What? Well,
No,
like Logan, what are you doing, man? Stop it right now.
Yeah.
And then-
Yeah, this series drew I mean, obviously the Gambit thing happened earlier this season, but they framed it differently. This episode drew visible, full-on blood wounds for the first time in this
Mhm.
universe.
Yeah.
Like it was a
Yeah, that's
milestone.
true.
Like that was the first time. It
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
it's like two very brutal things. Is literally just legit Wolverine stabs
happened. Just
Magneto.
stabs him.
There's
yeah.
blood. There's an entry exit wound, and then he rips his freaking skeleton out. His adamantium just. Yeah.
You know,
So we're back to Bone Claws, I guess,
I
next
felt-
season.
I felt kind of heartless because when that happened, literally my first response, after the shock of that moment wore off, I was like, "Damn it, we just got that costume." That was
Yeah.
literally my response. That suit looked so fucking
It looked
good.
cool.
Well, but also though, I feel like that suit's gonna look good with the Bone Claws, right? I guess maybe
What-
potentially.
What's that Tom
Possibly.
and Jerry? What's that Tom and Jerry meme template?
Like the Timothy Chalamet, like
Oh,
We'll see.
maybe.
We'll see.
yeah,
We'll see.
but also, we touched on it a little bit ago, but Rogue and Sunspot in that ninth
Yeah.
episode.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sunspot
Yeah.
is the name. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunspot.
Not only does Rogue's look reflect kind of her choices, because that all green with a little bit of silver look is what she wore when she popped up in Uncanny Avengers. Like where it was like the all green and silver. So they're paying a little bit of a meta nod there, but acknowledging that she's kind of on the dark side again.
Mhm.
Which with our character, it makes complete sense because Xavier's like, yeah, like she doesn't believe in that whole philosophy anymore.
Yeah.
And she's like, families are supposed to trust each other. And she looks at Xavier. And you can tell like there's a little bit of heartbreak there. She leaves her jacket on the chair. She's like, families are built on trust, and like you don't have mine. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Do we get maybe? Well, I guess you guys can't say it, but my thought process right now is we are like worst possible scenario is present day right now.
Sure.
So, do we do a version of like a Days of Future Past kind of thing for next season? That's kind of what I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Possibly, potentially.
Well,
Is that what you think?
If that's what you think.
And then also too, you got Rogue with Magneto, and we had the Rogue cut of Days of Future Past back way back when as well.
I still need to see the Rogue.
So I don't know.
I've never seen the road cut. Yeah.
It's been on my list.
it makes marginally more sense than the regular movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
been on my
And
list
then
for a while.
obviously
I wanna
everything with Cable, and I guess that's the other part that we haven't talked about is how Jean versus Mr. Sinister and
Yeah.
all that stuff going down. Is Sinister's like, oh, I can tell you when I swapped you guys. And she's like, no, it doesn't matter.
That like random Dark Phoenix moment caught me off guard the first time when she just changes all of a sudden, and also Cable going full anime whenever, or not Cable, Cyclops going full anime when he's like, "You'll never hurt my family." Yeah, shit, good stuff.
Madeline's fighting with me today. I was like, oh fuck, this is hype.
Yeah.
And also too, I guess confirm again, I'm not necessarily super huge on the comics. Like again, most of my knowledge comes from the movies and the animated series and stuff like that.
Sure.
Does Cable traditionally always have some sort of like telekinetic abilities as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
usually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
because they didn't lean into that at all in Deadpool 2.
No, like he
Which
is the child of a Jean Grey.
Yes.
clone, so
Yes. So I was gonna say is like that it only makes sense that he does have those abilities.
Yes,
So
he
he's
typically
even more
does.
so technically he's probably more powerful than Jean, maybe, possibly.
Depending on the writer.
Depending on the writer, depending on the comic.
Okay.
That's fair.
Interesting.
That's fair.
I will say this show has made me like again. I got this shirt for Deadpool 2, which is how long ago I got it. How long ago I got it. This show has made me enjoy Cable so much more, and want to see more stuff with him in it.
Oh, Cable's always been one of my favorites.
thought it was Tuesday for a second. No, that's tomorrow. That's my tomorrow, friend. See you tomorrow, though, buddy. Or if you want to link.
Yeah.
But
If I have to say my favorite character out of the show right now, outside of Magneto, I might have to throw Cable up there.
He's
choice.
Great choice.
Here's what I'll say. I'm gonna let Gay Darren come through for a second. Magneto looked very good in episode 8. That's what I'll say. That's all I'll say. I'll end it there. But but no, these episodes are very good. And I mean, what's your take on the Jean moment, Taz? Do you think we're done with Jean Grey?
Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, again, you kill Madeline Pryor, so like we're not going to kill Jean.
Both.
You're not going to kill both unless there's some secret third clone.
Could be. That'd be a crazy twist.
What a twist.
That
She's
neither
like
of them were the
little
actual
child
Jean.
one, like she's
yeah.
not even. Yeah.
So Cyclops has a
Real
type.
never
Kidding.
existed.
It's very like Invincible coded, where it's like, oh, these clones aren't even like the first clones. Like, you know, we're like
Yeah.
50 clones deep of Jean Grey clones.
That would
and-
be interesting. Oh,
Yeah.
Very interesting.
probably not, but
Fuck Roberto's mother.
Yeah.
Give her some
yeah, she kind of
leniency.
sucks.
In episode 7, yeah, I was like, you know, like I get it. Sometimes it takes parents a while to come around, and like he was even giving her mother that space, and all that stuff. I was like, okay, I can get her twisted in mind. You know, there's a lot of money to be lost. It's not good, but I'm like, I get her point of view. And then this episode, like actively being like, you should go with them. I don't know these strange robot creatures, but you'll be fine because people are watching us, and I don't want to lose money. It's like, well, fuck you. Actually,
All I'll say is, art imitates life.
Absolutely, and I do love the build up that they did with the who decided to go with him moment, because I think both felt very natural. I think it's sometimes hard to do storylines like that where it's like, wait, that's out of character. I think
Played a
especially
lot
for
better than like the end of First Class when he's on the beach and it's like, all right, who wants to come with me? Like, that's, like, I like that movie. That was a terrible moment.
Right. This it makes more sense. It's more emotional. You know, it has a lot more emotional
you could
weight
make sense
to it.
why Rogue and Roberto went. When you compare that to like the First Class moment, I'm like, okay, there was no reason for Mystique to go and do this.
I'd be very curious how many of the mutants there chose their sides because they actually believe that's the right side, and how much of it comes from like loyalty, right? Because I would argue some of these characters, they just have such a loyalty to the X-Men name and Xavier himself that they would never, you know, portray him for nothing.
I think so too, and I think this episode though does bring up a very interesting perspective though, like you're saying there, is maybe you're loyal to Professor X even if you agree with what Magneto is saying and standing for right now. You might not agree with the methods, but like he's not wrong.
So I'll even one up that a little bit, and there might not even be. It might not even be that they're loyal to Xavier, but that found family all like they have each other's back, and it's the rest of the X-Men that each individual is loyal to.
It's very
well.
Easy
Professor X is not the X-Men. The you know, the team itself is the X-Men.
Yeah, right, and you know, like frankly, he hasn't been around for a good while.
No,
so it's not like a lot of their loyalty to him is really factored in there.
Yeah,
I'm just like, oh well, you happen to be there, but even if for some reason you were on Magneto's side, we would still be standing here.
Right.
Yeah, I think like it kind of goes into what we were talking about a couple weeks ago that I like the show has really done, is that Magneto and Xavier are they are completely opposites of each other, and the one feels so strongly in the one way, the other feels so strongly in the other. And the X-Men is, I think, a really good audience POV of like, we gotta find somewhere in the middle. We gotta come together because Magneto isn't wrong about what he's doing. He's unfortunately more so in today's age than I think we want him to be. Should we be doing genocide? No, we should not be destroying the Earth to get what you want.
Yeah,
like
destroying the Earth's magnetic field just because.
Yeah, no, for sure. And as you know, he's kind of doing like, what is it, like the like moon plot line from like the original show. Like it's kind of like a sequel to that a little bit, where it's like, all right, we're just going to take all the mutants, take them off Earth, and then say goodbye to Earth. And it's like, that's not a bad idea, dude. Like I'm kind of down with that. Just don't destroy the Earth before you do it. Like I'm with you, brother. I'm so close to being with you.
It's like if you want to go live off planet, go do your thing, but like we kind of need the rest of the world to like.
And I think most of the X-Men would probably even back that idea of like, you're right, like we have given them chance and again and again and again, and look what they keep doing to us. You know, leave spaces that people don't want you to be in. Like I'm kind of with that. And while yes, that does destroy the opportunity for change, you can only give people so many opportunities to change until it's just just enough is enough, and I think it's a very interesting dichotomy between the show.
Yep.
And there's a reason why we spent like 2 hours per episode back when we first were discussing the show, because there's so many deep discussions that can't.
There's so many ins and outs of the show.
A lot of moral dilemmas. Like it just, it very much so is in that regard too.
You know what? That's what some of the best shows in this genre do. They can ask questions. They make you think.
Yeah,
I agree.
I do too.
Yeah, I agree too.
But yeah, I think overall though, 8 and 9, great episodes, standalone on their own, but also great as a part of the finale arc here. Very excited to watch 10.
A heck of a finale.
Very excited to watch 10. I think I don't think I'm getting through tomorrow without watching it. So I will be watching it probably, first thing tomorrow. And then
here's my question for you, Taz. I want to hear your theories going into the final episode. What are your main predictions? How are we going to wrap up the season? Where are we heading into season 2?
Interesting. So I want to say is we end with something big is going to happen. Like either the Earth does not get put back together the way that it should, or something timey-wimey time travel happens, and we get sent like we're trying to undo what just happened, and they either get sent to way in the past or way in the future. They get sent completely off, and then this next season is all them trying to again, basically doing what Cable did with trying to stop Genosha, but now they're trying to stop Magneto from imploding the Earth in on itself and then getting back to kind of square one. And I think maybe the sacrifice that's going to happen is they're going to have to let Bastion kind of do his thing. Leave Bastion, leave Mr. Sinister to kind of do their thing and accept that as the reality for the moment, just so that they can actually save the Earth and come up with a legitimate plan to fight these guys.
We didn't actually talk about Bastion very much. We got his whole kind of backstory and dealio over these 2 episodes. I think they do a really good job at Bastion, because I had no idea who Bastion was before the show.
Same.
It was my first experience.
I hadn't read it much about Bastion before.
I think they did a good job at explaining him for people who, no offense, weren't familiar.
Yeah.
And I think
agree.
It's one of the reasons that made it very refreshing, because I've seen it would have been very easy to just do Magneto again for the 10th billionth time, and I love him as a villain. He's my favorite X-Men villain, but I wanted a new X-Men villain.
Yes,
so
and I had. Here's the thing: I had heard of Bastion before this. I feel like he must have popped up in one of the Nando V Movies videos of who should be the next X-Men villain or whatever that I watched probably a couple years ago.
If you played the X-Men Legends games from the early 2000s, he popped up there.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But so again, it was it's a character that I had heard of before. I just wasn't super familiar with, if that makes sense.
I love the reveal that Charles reached out to him when he was a child as one of the original X-Men. I love that idea.
Yeah.
I love the potential there. He is potentially, he was almost one of them, and he was part of this group. And I love that it's almost I won't go into it, but it's almost this Legend of Korra plotline that I won't get into for people here who haven't seen it. But it's you were you were me, and they're so close to being similar that he hates them so much. It's dude, you're one of us. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you doing all this? But I definitely think it's this human sentinel idea is a very interesting
it is
idea that I haven't seen before. I think it's great.
I think the Prime Sentinel, just that as in general, should be used as the main threat for honestly the first MCU X-Men movie.
Yeah, I agree.
I can see that.
That'd be cool.
I can see that. They also do a really good job at making you really like him, or at least find him interesting in a very short amount of time. He's semi-introduced in episode 7, and then 8, 9, and 10 is kind of all you get time with him. And I think typically I'd be that's not enough time. We see a lot of these MCU shows. I just watched Hawkeye, which introduced Kingpin in the second to last episode. And he had 10 minutes to actually be the villain of the show, and I'm like, what are we doing? Like that's not a good idea. What are you doing? And so I like it could have been bad. It could have like not been a very like interesting villain, and I find him very fascinating. I love the sequence where he's like turning all the people into the Sentinels. His like mother, he turns his own mother into a human prime Sentinel. Like that's
yeah, that's brutal.
That is brutal.
Absolutely. But yeah, I think that's kind of it. I had a question a little while ago. I guess we could talk about this. It's not really spoilers. Darren, how do you feel about X-Men 97 Season 2 doing a 3-episode premiere? I mean, I'd prefer if it wasn't a 3-episode premiere.
If they want to do a multi-episode premiere, keep it at 2.
And why is the season only 9 episodes? I did see
that's
you
odd.
sent that.
That's odd.
Is there...
I gotta wait and see. I gotta assume it's a creative choice because it doesn't seem like there's much of like a pushback in terms of like you can't do this or you can't do that. Like I think they just maybe only needed 9 episodes to tell the story, which I almost spoiled season 2.
There were a few shifts throughout. Because like they were being shifted towards shorter, higher budgeted seasons, so Marvel opted to cut 1 episode out with everything that happened with the original creative and having to like touch up a little bit of things there. So the remaining 9 episodes are now tighter, shall we say?
Okay,
sure.
Yeah. Well, as long as it still is a full, complete story, like I don't necessarily have a problem with it. To me, it's more of like I want it to be kind of even. Like I like a nice like I think 10 episodes is a good number. Like 9, like it throws me off mentally. Like that's the only thing. That is such like a weird reason to not like that. But that's literally my only complaint. Is like yes, I would have liked an extra episode. But like 9 is weird. Why not just do 10? You know?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm fine. Like I like it more here than like The Boys, because like The Boys would have like 8 episodes in the season. They would do their 3-episode premieres. I'm like, guys, it's not enough time. Like it's at least somewhat better. Like we'll still have.
They did a 3-episode premiere in their final season.
They did 3-episode premieres their whole run.
Oh yeah. Well, no, their first season went like all at once.
It was all at once, and then I guess season 5 they did 2-episode premiere. Yeah. But 2, 3, and 4 were like 3-episode premieres.
I gave up on that show.
Gen V as well did that too, and I'm like, guys, we have only like 4 weeks left for the season. Like, this is stupid. But we still have 7 weeks of the show, and I feel a little bit better also that it's going to now be a yearly show, so it won't be as big of a deal. But also, like episode 3 is a part 1 too. So I'm like, that feels kind of weird to do it. Like, I don't know.
A little odd.
Yeah.
Whatever. I can't really judge it until
we'll have to see what they do, you know?
Yeah. Maybe we'll see it, and I'm like, oh, it makes perfect sense why they dropped these 3 together. Like,
usually when you drop 2 at once or 3 at once, I want it to at least make sense to why that of the cutoff.
Season 1 made a lot of sense why those 2 went together, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Like, it worked as like a 1-2 bang of like, because like episode 1 is fun. I think it's a fun starter, kind of like, hey, let's get the let's get the gang back together. Episode 2 is holy shit, you must watch our show. Like episode 2 is like, Storm gets her powers taken away, and like we dive into the whole like Magneto stuff, and Jean comes through the doorway being like, where's the X-Men? Like it's such a needed. I don't know. Like I get why those 2 are together. So maybe I'll end this being like, oh, okay, I understand completely why they dropped them.
We can hope.
Maybe
it's like a throw. Like maybe it's a slow start to the season or something. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and find out. Just a week away.
Week away. Very excited. We'll be back next week with some more 97 as we wrap things up with Taz. I think we're going to re-wrapping this up. Thanks everyone who joined us today. We'll go one by one, get all our shout outs and all that jazz. Taz, you got anything that you're working on, buddy?
Yeah, I've been in the process of getting stuff together for a little Backrooms Obsession video, kind of throw together some of the stuff that we've been talking about. And I guess I'll clip some of that stuff from earlier in the stream as well. So that'll hopefully be out at some point this week. YouTube.com/ToxicTaz.
Did you say you're obsessed with the Backrooms?
I am obsessed with the Backrooms.
Still have not seen it.
Ben is in a new locations back with us now that college is kind of wrapped.
Yes.
What you got working on,
Even though I'm still taking some online college classes right now, but
Looks like you're trapped in the back rooms.
Yes, I am indeed. I am indeed. But yeah, I'm something in the works, but I'm not going to talk more about that till it's more ready. So for now, I'll just shout out YouTube channel, or actually Instagram, and my Letterbox, which I've never done. But follow me on Letterbox. I do great reviews on Letterbox. It's just Ben Test with like 5 S's. So follow me on Letterbox. It's great.
All right. Wait, Mr. Jake.
I was about to point. There's nothing here. So yeah, Drop by Jake on YouTube. I typically do Lost Levels on Sundays. I did a Skyrim stream yesterday. The next 2 upcoming Sundays, I'm not going to be streaming because I'm going to be out of town. But typically, I do a lot of superhero related videos. I did a TikTok earlier this evening where I got a challenge from some mutuals of ours, Chainsaw Reacts, Phil, and Power Productions, where they did a Keep 5 Cut 5 Metallica songs challenge. I participated in that as well. And then because I'm going to be out of town, I'm just going to do a video review of the 3 X-Men 97 episodes, and then going forward from that will be reactions for it. And then a lot of what I've deemed the bonus videos, I'm trying to get a lot of those out of the way before Comic-Con rolls around, and as well as getting to the 2K mark and monetization. I'm close to both.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Go check out his stuff. Me and Jake might have something coming out within these next month or so as well. So
no idea what you're talking about.
Keep an eye out for that. But no, we'll be back next week. Kind of the same X-Men 97, My Adventures of Superman. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with some of these binge shows that are coming up. They got 2 very big binge shows coming up with Avatar Season 2 and The Bears Season 5.
Oh my god, The Bears this week.
It's in 3 days, yeah.
Oh my god.
Ben, we might have to do like a segment on this show for.
We can do a segment on the show. That's a show I always binge, usually like day 1 or 2.
Yeah, I need to binge season 4, so I'm gonna do like a 14 episode binge. So
I know. I don't think we talked about. Did you watch the prequel?
Yes, it was fantastic. Oh my god, it was so good.
Great episode.
So good. And then Pipeline this Thursday. I don't think I've actually talked about it officially on a video. We got a 2-channel crossover I'll be doing. This Thursday, I'll be joined by the Out of Time Film Podcast. Love their show. They're joining us as we talked about Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4. We talked about the psychological implications of the Toy Story franchise. Can you murder toys? Can toys die? Do they live forever? What part of a toy is a toy?
The questions that should never be answered.
So if a toy dies, is their owner just playing with a corpse and all the other toys have to watch?
The questions that they never wanted you to ask.
Yeah.
And then I will be joined over on their show on Sunday talking about Toy Story 5, kind of completing the series. So go check that out. Yes, Jeffrey, Kingdom Hearts, number 2. What's coming out this week? Episode 4? I think it's Beats Castle, Jake's favorite level. So that'll be coming out Wednesday. Yes.
You are going to love that world. I will go ahead and tell you.
Oh, I've already played it. It's great.
Oh, you already did? Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I'm like 4 episodes. Like I'm like 4 episodes ahead of that. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Absolutely. But yeah, everybody, thanks for joining, and I will catch you guys later.